What is going on, boys? Welcome back in to another GTA 6 Hopium stream. We are back, alright? We're finally in the end game, alright? I think this could possibly be the last Hopium stream, when you think about it. There are a lot of people in here right now. Appreciate everyone pulling up nice and early. Thank you, boys. I figured we may as well start the stream just a little bit earlier, alright? And see how we go. So far, so good. So I'm happy with that. We had Hargos in here first. He made it apparent that he was first. And Grid caught him cheating. So I think they're having a little bit of trouble in paradise over there. That's quite funny. We got Drew as well in here nice and early. I'm thinking we should be getting something tonight at least. Yeah, boys, if you haven't already, vote in the poll. It's currently 67%. That's hilarious. 67% for yes, we're going to get some news today. We will get into the why there might be some news. Oh, my comment box. True. Thank you very much, Bogan Babe. She's just messaged me that because I have butchered my comment box. My chat box. Reason it's cooked because I've set up... Ew, look at that. The chat does look really, really bad there. Let's quickly just fix the chat because I set up this one. Obviously, after Sav's one. Looks very nice, so we had to do it. Let's quickly change the width on this thing. Change this. We'll shrink him down. Alright. Ew. Wrong way. Shrink him a little bit more. Just like that. And then we'll go back in here and we'll change the height to that. Alright. I wasn't able to do this off stream because I couldn't figure a way to actually get the chat on screen. So hopefully that'll do. Let me know if you guys prefer this setup. Obviously, inspired by Sav's. Literally copy and paste. Sav sent me the little Hopium widget thing over here on the side, so I figured we would run with this. But let me know, boys. Let me know if we should keep running with this. I gotta try and make sure I'm positioned in the middle, otherwise this looks really weird. But anyways, let's go through the chat. We got a bunch of people in here. We can also go back to the other one, but I figured we'll run this. Put the timer in the top right, and it's perfect. Says display. You reckon in the top right? Immortal Sasquatch has started already. He's dropped a... Wait, where did it go? Where'd it go? There we are. Like and subscribe, guys. Let's go. Thank you very much, Sassy. He has dropped a $2.99 to kick things off. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Conehead says, early live stream. W. Yo, Bav, listen to me. I did listen to you, Conehead. I did. Infamous Wolf says, let's face it, if the trailer dropped, the whole chat would be flooded. Not just a few people saying there's a trailer. Exactly. We're going to get a lot of people in here. A lot of trolls, just like we did in the last one that we done. This is a very different layout, so hopefully things look okay. The live viewer count thing, that's a bad size. Because we've got 100 people in here. It's went into 3 digits, so I need to make some space for that. But, let me know. Tordai's on his ult. Look at that. That is so funny. Got a new mouse, by the way. I'm assuming it's Tordai. Lord Tord. That is actually quite funny. There we go. He's back. Welcome back. Yeah, display. Are you talking about putting the timer in the top right of this one? Because I can do that. It'll just look different. Let's quickly grab the timer. If it goes up there, like this, where's the chat? Chat box can come down. Then we grab that. Like this. We could run it like that. Can you guys read the chat? Read the time well enough? Let me know. Keep the hype going, says D Slick. Let's go. We just dropped below 100 members. What have I done wrong, boys? See, I'm troubleshooting midstream and everyone hates me, so I gotta not do that. Creative Side B, welcome on in, man. Cool new stream setup. What do we think will be tweeted today? If it isn't like GTA Online or Red Dead or, you know, whatever that stuff, we could be looking at a trailer today. So obviously, there's Sav. There we go. Alright, Sav, I need your thoughts. What do you think? Did I do a good copy and paste job of stealing your setup? Please let me know. Bav, I've totally effed my back up. I have the worst case of tech neck I've ever had. I've never heard of tech neck. I've heard of tech decks, you know, the little finger skateboards. Oh, I need to do the fingers here. Finger skateboards, that's hilarious. But no, that's not hilarious. It got a sore back. I'm just talking about tech decks. That sucks, man. Hopefully things are good, alright? Your back is sore from carrying the streaming game for the past couple of days. Because your streams were too good, so I'm here to take that load off your shoulder. You don't have to worry about it. But Yeah, we need the approval for this setup. Otherwise, we have to change it. Tordai says, oh yeah, you stole Sav's setup. No, I'm using the SixHub setup right now, okay? This is exclusive SixHub stuff right here. I wouldn't have been able to whip up this widget without Sav sending it to me, of course. We've just changed the colors over to mine. Google it. I can't look down. Dude, actually, I feel like I had something like that at work years and years and years ago. I turned my head to the right too quick, and then I felt like it was stuck to the right. It was so weird. Tech neck. Let's have a look. Technology affects your neck is what this thing's saying. Okay, this is an AI overview. This is kind of funny. Because TechNet can refer to a few different things, here are the details for the 3 most common items. 1. An electric massager. 2. Dog training collars. 3. Posture exercises. What is that? Just like tension in the neck by the looks of this, so. That sucks, man. That sucks. Hopefully things do get better. Stream looks amazing. That's the approval we need. We're doing it. We're running with it. As long as you guys are also happy with it in chat right now. Thanks everyone for pulling up nice and early. I want to make sure we welcome some people in. I'm gonna skim through the chat a little bit here. We got Jerry in here, Afterlife Games, Hunter as well. Hunter was asking about the 3rd trailer being released tonight. It's a possibility. Okay, this is Hopium. I don't know if it will or not. I'm not saying it is, but I'm very much so hoping that it does. If not, then we kind of know that the marketing is meant to kick off next week. Sorry, the pre-orders are meant to kick off next week. So if it's not today, it's likely looking like Monday. Ghost Hunter, welcome on in. Mini G59, Max Goof, KC Soko as well, welcome back. Display, I need another cup of coffee, man, hold up. I was just in Display stream just earlier when he was playing a bit of Forza. T-Bur, Toph is in here, 100% not today, I have a feeling, maybe an announcement, says Toph, okay. EC Does It, welcome on in. I'm going to be a bit quiet in chat today, but I'll stay in and listen. I appreciate you, man, thank you very much. IWF is in here. Good morning, Bav. Good morning to you too. Welcome on in. Sassy. Fury. Let's keep making our way down. Blaze of Fury as well. We got 2 Furies in the chat. Infamous Wolf, my brothers and sisters. Where's the trailer at? Well, in 2 hours and 17 minutes, hopefully, we get it. Alright? And we can turn this into like a live reaction stream. We'll see if that is the case. Because that would be cool. Anvi, welcome on in. GTA 6 trailer 3 just dropped. What a troll. Jason is badass. He is a good-looking character, mate. Blaze Fury says, I was 6 when GTA 5 released. I'll be in my 2nd year of college when GTA 6 starts. That is insane when you think about that. Fury says, I forgot my headphones, so this entire bus is going to hear Bav's luxurious voice, and I got to deal with it. Hello, everyone on the bus. Hope everyone is doing well. I've let my little brother out on the bus right now, so that's who you're hearing. He has very stinky feet. Whoops. He didn't shower today when he left home, so just be warned, alright? Stay clear of him, because he also has a highly contagious, what's that new disease? Hantavirus or Huntavirus, whatever that's called. That's what he's got, so I do apologize for everyone on the bus right now. I'm sorry, Fury. Surely you're not playing me on the bus. That's embarrassing for me. I'm scared. Alright, I'm nervous now. Matthew Music, trailer 3, yes sir. Keep making our way. We got Dunet the Real, welcome on in. Let's keep scrolling. Oops, I've clicked on something. How do I unclick on that? There we go. Hunter, Mini, Roblox Nude, Conehead, Billy as well. Did read that out just earlier. Scandalous, Infamous Wolf, DJ is in here. Albion, welcome back, welcome back. Creative Side B, we got Sav of course. Chase, welcome on in. Michael, Albion, Stealth is in here. I'm trying my best, boys. I'm trying my best. I'm a Tater is in here. We're probably getting nothing, knowing the curse. It feels that way sometimes, brother. Happy Friday, says Chase. Happy Friday indeed. It's almost finished here for Friday. Evangelist Clayton Alfred, welcome on in. Today's the day, boys. Fingers crossed. Exactly. Dude, this light I've actually turned up. It's normally on 10%. It's now on 25%, and it's kind of burning my eyes when I look up in that direction. I feel like I can't look at the camera directly. It's weird. Bra Moment, welcome on in. Been there, done that. Look aside too quickly, and then had to get whatever light shine to neck therapy. Damn, everyone's having neck pains out here. Oscar says, when did we get the new widgets, bruv? When do we get the new widgets? When we all signed up for SixHub. The creators get special benefits, alright? That's what we get, okay? Mix is in here, looking good, Bav. Thank you very much, sir. Mark is in here as well. I need to change it over to live chat. I keep missing people when I put on that. Sav says, I'll keep your stream running in the background, but in about 15 minutes I have to jump on a virtual meeting. No worries, man. No worries. Oscar says, what's good, bro? How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. I'm actually pretty tired. I've had too many coffees today. My eyes feel like they're burning. And now I've got the light in my face. It's kind of cooking me. Hunter says, I subscribe to your channel. Thank you very much, man. We did just hit 57,800. So I appreciate that. Thank you very much. The Reno is in here. Trailer 3 announcement is coming today. Come on, boys. Vote in the poll right now. I feel like we can get that much higher. Because I'm feeling good about today. I'm feeling good. And I don't normally like try to hype you up on Hopium streams. I kind of try to manage your expectations. But this time I'm feeling hyped. FK Gamer says, do you believe in this pre-order theory? May 18th. Dude, I think it's coming today. Alright? I think we're going to get pre-orders today. Or at least the trailer I'm hoping for. But all of that information about the pre-order stuff, it's not really a theory. That dude got a legitimate email. That stuff is very, very real. So, we're going to see something by Monday. We're just kind of hoping maybe they'll announce something or drop a trailer today. Wishful thinking, I don't think anything will happen, but never know. Max Sky's in here. What's happening, peeps? Today is going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day indeed. Ricardo says the singer... oh, that dude, he's releasing his song. Yeah, he's just trying to get clout off of Rockstar Games. So he's just trying to, you know, use Rockstar to promote his song. That's all he's doing. He's got no connection to it at all. He thinks he's funny. Oh, look, Bug Babe. She's like, if the light's hurting your eyes, you could turn it. You could get away with turning it down now that your cam is on a bigger screen and clearer. I mean, we could try it, but then I got to stand up to switch the little thing. She'll be alright. She'll be alright. Potato Lord says, I saw a post about Take-Two stocks went through the roof with the pre-order drop. Yeah, their stocks keep going up, and they literally don't have to lift a finger, which is insane. Scandalous Boom says, I hope today is the day. Me too, me too. When will the third trailer of GTA 6 be released? We're hoping tonight. If not, we're going to look at Monday. That's what we're going with. Display says the timer is when Rockstar tweets, and the counter up the top right is when the game drops. That is true. That is true. Thank you very much, Display, helping everyone out in the chat. Oh yeah, I see it. Our default was asking that question. We got JJ in here. A new JJ. Do you think Rockstar could potentially change pre-order dates? They could. They could literally do whatever they want. But I don't feel like they will. I think they've committed. I feel like they've committed and they're not going to back out now. Let's hope so, at least. Big Chris, welcome on here, man. Hey, Bav, are we going to eat good? Dude, we're eating red meat, alright? It's alright. Every time MCT's theme comes on, you're the one to mention it. I love it. Oi, Grid's going to start using Whitebat audio as well, so all of us are getting in on it. It's a good thing. I do need to find a fresh playlist, so I feel like I've overused this one at this point, but I need to have a look into that. Thinks I look like Nick Merckx. Okay, I gotta look at him. I feel like I know what Nick Merckx is. I'm just making sure it's the right one. Nick Merckx. You know what? That could be my brother, man. Boys, do I actually look like Nick Merckx? Maybe. I can kind of see it. I kind of see what you mean. He's a good-looking guy. I definitely look hotter, so I think I'm winning with that, but that's hilarious. Display says W Miss Bav. She'll be Mrs. Bav soon, boys. Don't you worry about that. Bogan Babe W's. Bogan Babe wants to make herself known in the chat. Should we let her? Bogan Babe, if you want to say hi, you can say hi. The Gaming Legend says, I have a feeling that Trailer 3 will drop today with digital pre-orders and then physical Monday. They did something similar with Red Dead 2. Exactly. Only Mellow says, I mean, realistically, they could drop news anytime before the marketing closes and their stock goes up. That is true as well. I feel like if we get something, right? Fridays are typically announcements. That's what we're on. Give me an announcement with the trailer, right? So drop trailer and then attached to like the newswire or something. It's like pre-orders open on Monday. go through the weekend, and then that allows us to, you know, break down the trailer, watch it a bunch of times, and then by Monday, everyone's hyped up and we all can get on at the same time and then pre-order. I just hope they don't shadow drop pre-orders. I want an announcement for pre-orders, because if it sells out, the collector's edition in particular is what I'm talking about. If that sells out, I'm going to flip out. I'm going to punch holes in the wall. I'm going to burn my house down. I'm going to be so sad. I'm definitely not going to do that. This is a rental, man. I can't afford that. Monday is confirmed because Rockstar will have 72 hours of work then, says Reno. We're going to find out, man. Renzo plays. Welcome in, brother. You and Sav, yours and Sav's dedication is unmatched. You were just live and woke up, and then here you're... I know, dude. I don't have the stream schedule on this one. Let me... you know what? Let's pull it up on SixHub. You guys got to check out SixHub if you haven't already. Oh, I haven't even put it onto this page yet. Oh, that is quite funny. If I click onto main screen, whoop, don't worry about that thing. Ignore the chat just for a second, boys. I'm still working around this new setup. It's kind of throwing me off a little bit here. We're going to head over to creators, and I'm just going to show you the stream schedule. So this is what it looks like for me as an Australian, right? Because for you guys, it'll be like this one right here, where I was live Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. But for me, I was live... Well, today I'm live twice. I woke up at 11 a.m. for me. I streamed, and then again right now at about 10 p.m. or a little bit earlier than 10 p.m. And then on the Tuesdays, I stream twice again. So it cooks me a little bit there. It cooks me a little bit doing 2 streams in a day. Torday says, old layout. Let's get nostalgic while it's on. I'm nostalgic already. That is hilarious. Joshua, welcome on in, man. What's your guess? Dude, I'm guessing... Well, I can't really guess, alright? It's hoping, alright? I'm hoping we get a trailer today. Give me a trailer. Let me know about pre-orders. Then Monday, let me pre-order the actual game. I don't think they're going to do it that way. That's kind of what I want. There's Bogan Babe right there. Yeah, nice babe says, hey besties. That's her, boys. That's her right there. Welcome on in. Torday said hi. There we go. She's happy with that. Look at it. She's got a little love heart eyes in there. She's been hiding in the Discord server for a very long time. That is so funny. I'm surprised no one pieced it together. Like when we're playing games, it should say that like I'm playing the same game as her, but no one's picked up on that. It's kind of funny. We got 179 people in here. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. And we're getting closer to 60k. We are getting closer to 60k, and it's good. It's going good. All right. Maybe we can hit 58 soon. 58. Chase says, hope it's today or Monday. I hope so too. I do want to pull up the other stuff that I was working on. I might quickly add in scene display capture. Is it this one? Oh goodness. Let's just shrink this down a little bit. And then we can just chuck it below this. Shrink him down. Alright, this is just going to be temporary. Maybe I need to sit up a little bit so you guys can see this. Don't worry about looking at it too much. I'm going to open up Photoshop as well, and this is what we're going to be looking at. I'll just put it really small right now until I can get the window up. Alright, let's go for a scroll. T-Bert is on it, thank you. J-Blaze is me. Thank you very much for the $2.99. I appreciate it, man. So something by Monday is 100% guaranteed. Not guaranteed, alright? I can't give you any guarantees, but it's looking really, really good for Monday. Let's open up this one. I'll big screen it in just a sec, lads. Alright, there we go. Alright. Let's put this here. Here's our predictions, alright? Actually, it does look nicer on the other screen, doesn't it? Let's just get rid of that. Let's go back here. I'm going to be bouncing between these two setups just because this one's a bit easier for me to navigate. Not these predictions here. This one right here is our predictions. We are up to the Friday of something possibly happening, and then our next possible chance would be the 18th, and Luke was the only person that put something down for the 18th, so I feel like he's going to be right with that. Or Blind Fury, Mini G, 59, I know you're in here, Derek and Byron Cutler, we're going to be correct. Oh, not me. I'm not part of that. Those guys are going to be correct for Friday being the actual date, so we're going to find out. Mrs. Sav is floating around. There we are. Hi all. Welcome on in, Mrs. Sav. Good to have you in here. I've stolen your husband's setup, so I hope you're not mad at me. He's given the approval, alright? Tordai says we need a new calendar. No, we need to put the calendar away. That's what we need to do. We don't need the calendar anymore. Let's just hope today's the day and that I can delete it and we don't have to look at that thing again. Luke says, come on, man. Let me be correct. I know. Soko says, alright, time to work and be an adult. See you guys in 2 hours. Take care, man. Take care. Have a good day at work. Mini G says, I hope so. Let's hope you're right, man. Tordai says, nobody said 20. No one said the 20th. No one said the 20th. Shady's saying the 26th. A lot of other people have said the 26th as well, but based on the pre-order information, I don't think we can get that far without a trailer. I think we'll get the trailer first and then pre-orders. YRY is in here. Welcome on in, man. Good to have you. Boom, boom. Arian, welcome on in. Are you pre-ordering digital or physical? I'm going to be getting the digital, of course, because my PlayStation has not got a disc drive. But the reason I'll get digital is so that I can play it at midnight, because I'm a firm believer that it's going to be releasing at midnight local time. So I'm going to pre-install the game, and then as soon as the clock hits midnight, I can start playing it. But I'm also going to be pre-ordering a collector's edition, so the next morning I can cruise down to my store, pick it up, come home and do an unboxing video, because I like collector stuff. Alright, you guys can't see it, but it's behind the chat. I got a nice little display cabinet, and I need some more stuff for that. I need to get another one of those. That's what I want. Ricardo says, possibly in 7 minutes we get something. No, definitely not in 7 minutes. I feel like that's too soon. Also, we should update the hype level. How are we feeling, boys, with the hype? Currently it's at 0. I feel like we should put it up maybe 20%. We'll put it at 20%, alright? And then as we get closer, we'll start to raise it up a little bit. Unless someone wants to change it. And also, with this widget that Sav has set up, we have a message type thing that you guys can do in here. So let me quickly show you how that works. I can type something in here, and then I can set that, and then that will be on screen. So if someone wants to have a message displayed on there, feel free. Obviously keep it like brief so it actually fits on the screen, or it'll be kind of weird, and I can have your name up there or whatever. But very cool system that he's got set up on here. We got our target tweet time. Oh, the Hopium level index thingo drop down. Let's set that. And that's looking good. There we go. So right now it's just waiting on Rockstar. Alright, let's keep making our way down. Scandalous says low. Toph says it's getting closer. 80% says Luke. We're feeling 80% for it. Fair enough. Shady says disc. Dude, I do still want my physical copy, alright? I prefer the physical copy, but I'm not buying a disc drive for this PlayStation. Not a chance. Toph says, Bav, can you somehow find a way to put the trailer back on the new layout? That's a good idea. That's a good idea. How would I do that? Like, I could have it playing down the bottom of the chat. Like, I could raise the chat up a little bit and then whack a trailer in there. We could start doing that. I reckon I'll do it for next stream, because if I spend too much time just messing with it, it's going to look weird. I'm just bothered that when I switch over to this one, the chat looks like this. And it just looks so wrong. But it is what it is. So we'll run with this for a little bit. We got 208 people in here. Thank you guys very much for tuning in. Yeah, Nice Babe says, I'm going to be right about my guess, surely. That's Bogan Babe, lads. She has had her name down for a long time. Alright. If we go back on over here. May 19th. She has had May 19th down the entire time. And she could be right. She could be right. K-Max in here. Welcome on in, man. Welcome on in. What's your guess? Miss Bav says Luke. Hers was the 19th. She predicted the 19th. IWF says, my PlayStation is telling me that GTA 6 is coming out at 11 Central Time Zone. Placeholders, boys. Placeholders. Don't stress about them. I think it is going to be midnight local time. Based on Red Dead and GTA, it was always midnight local times. Ethan says, that's actually hilarious. Welcome to the opening act of the TGG concert. Relax and enjoy. That's it. I am the supporting act for TGG. You guys can come hang out in here until he goes live, and then I'll be sad and alone sitting backstage, alright? That's actually funny though. Elliot says, what if you just put a black bar behind the chat so it's just you in the middle? I could do that. I'll play around with it. I got a little gradient there to kind of blend out the background a little bit, but we'll mess around with that. Trial and error. Only Mellow says, I found a crazy deal for a digital PS5 Fortnite combo for like 300 and something a couple years back, but I had to buy a disc attachment for games like GTA. I need to have a physical copy. That is interesting, man. That is interesting that you need the physical copy. Surely you wouldn't need the physical copy. You can just download it on the store. So I'm confused by that. Animus, welcome on in. How beautiful would it be if everyone paused their wars and started waiting for GTA 6? Wouldn't that be nice? I'll stick here, bro, says Derelict. Thank you very much, you Dero. I appreciate you. Thank you. Ethan says no hate. No, I get it, brother. Don't you stress. Jerry says he's not leaving. Good man. He's not leaving. Hype schizophrenic? I don't even know what that means, Joel. Welcome on in. Shah is in here. Welcome. Elliot says, alright, gotta go to Will Max stream, but the gradient looks way better. But see you, Bav. Take care, Elliot. Thanks for ditching me, you absolute loser. You're getting back in the basement, alright? That's what I'm gonna be doing. King Moses says, what's up, Bav? Looking good, bro. Thank you, man. Welcome into the stream, brother. Let's scroll up in the chat. Oh, King Moses was in here just earlier. No way. Don. He's just come in and he's dropped 100. Donnie, welcome back as well. You helped pay for the camera. When will 5M move to 6M? That's a really, really good question. Dude, he sent $100. That is a crazy donation real quick. Before I even read his stuff out, boys, get some W's in the chat. Show him some love. That is insane. Donnie is one of the people that actually funded me getting this camera. So, I think the next on my list is a new microphone. But, Don, thank you so much, man. But, good question. When will 5M move to 6M? That's going to feel weird saying 6M. Because I've gotten so used to saying 5M. But, shit, man. I don't know. Are they even going to call it that moving into the future? I feel like they'll come up with something different. Tyler says, sorry, bro. You know I'm going to TGG at night. No, I understand, brother. I understand. I would too. If I wasn't streaming, I'd probably be in there watching it. Hello from Cambodia. Welcome on in, man. There we go. Look at all the W's in the chat for him. That is insane. W first custom message in the chat box. You know what? We should put that in the chat box for him. That's what we'll do. How do I even do this? Alright. Do we just put in when will 5M move to 6M? Is that what we should do? Or should I just put Don's name in there? Shout out Don. Scar. Perry. Hopefully this fits. Yes, sir, it does. There we go. There we go. Thank you again very much for the donation, man. That is a massive donation. Alright, that is massive. Thank you very much. Silent says, do you personally think the trailer will be out today? Silent, I'm hoping, very much so hoping that the trailer does drop today. I have no idea if it will, but what we do know is that the pre-orders, like that information is meant to be rolling out next week. So we could be getting something on the Monday, or we could be getting something tonight. Who knows, honestly. I'm not going to be disappointed if nothing happens tonight, but Monday is kind of where I'm really going to be focusing on. Minecraft Creeper God, welcome on in. He says, it, coming, toint, or today. I love that he just said toint instead of tonight. If you don't put asterisk 6M in GTA 6, I'm gonna flip out. Oh no, Don, you don't. Don's just dropped a 200 and said, grab your mic, big fella. Oh my goodness. Dude, we've got an oil prince over here. This dude's rolling in the dosh and he's just sending it this way. What the fuck? I was joking, alright? Well, I'm not joking. I do want to get one, but you don't have to send any more. Alright? Relax. You don't need to do that. Holy shit. Boys, I don't think anyone's replacing Don's message for this entire stream, bro. Bogan Babe says, we're going shopping. Oh my goodness. Dude, that is insane. Boys, get some W's for him. Give him some love, alright? I don't think anyone's topping that tonight. We're gonna start this stream really strong, and then it's gonna be dead as soon as TGG goes live. You know, I've had my peak, and then now it's all downhill from here. That is hilarious. Ethan says, Sugar Daddy alert. I think he is. I think he is. Oh, man. That is insane. That is insane. Infamous Wolf says, something's going to happen today, isn't it? I don't think it's hope. I feel it. Something in the air? Just me? Dude, I'm feeling pretty good. And now Donnie's out here dropping the donos. I'm feeling even better, man. Something has to happen. Bogan Bab says, you deserve the world. Thanks for supporting Bab's stream. What a legend. EC does it. What did I come back to you? W's to the Don. That is insane. Don Moneybag says, Jerry. Consta says, Don, can you help me pay my bills? That is insane. Robin says, you're going to say the same thing about Monday when it comes around. Dude, okay. Robin has figured me out. If it's not today, it's the next day. If it's not this day, it's the next, and the next, and the next, and it just rolls, all right? No, all right? Fridays are typically the announcement days, okay? I think something could happen. If it doesn't, then I go to the Monday. If it doesn't go to the Monday, I go to the Tuesday. If it doesn't go to the Tuesday, I'm going to the Friday. And if it doesn't happen, then... No, actually, the earnings call's on a Thursday. If we don't get it before the earnings call, I don't know what to tell you after that. Derelict says, got that GTA stank in the air. Blacktop's dropping W's as well. Unknown person says, Don, I am poor. Robin's finally seen it. There you go. If Trailer 3 does come out today, what stuff do you think are going to be shown? I feel like it's going to be mostly the same stuff as Trailer 1 and 2. A lot of people are hoping for a gameplay trailer, but that's typically the 4th trailer. Same thing with GTA 5 and Red Dead. I don't know about GTA 4. I haven't went that far back. But it's typically a regular old trailer, and the 4th one is gameplay. So I don't know where people are getting, this one's going to be a gameplay trailer. I'd be happy with that. I really want to see what the HUD looks like, and the minimap especially. I want to see what that looks like. So I'm not going to be mad if it is gameplay, but I don't know where people are getting the idea that it's going to be just gameplay. I'm not saying that anyone in here is saying it, but I've heard that so much. Renzo Plays says 300. Let's go, Don. I need a gaming computer. Anything strange for a piece of change. That is so funny. Prestigious says, May 18th, get ready to make sure you got money on deck. It's time. Well, look, if pre-orders go live, I think I'm set now, thanks to Don. Jerry says, Don needs to be on the Dono Hall of Fame. Same with Blood Rainer. True, Blood Rainer. I don't think Blood Rainer's been dethroned yet. I don't think you could. He went crazy. And Don, I'm not telling you to do that, alright? Do not do it. I'm just telling a story. Blood Rainer, in the early days, he would just empty his account. It's like, oh, it's payday today. Bang, it's all gone. And it all went to me. Blood Rainer had some massive things. I should go back and... No, I shouldn't. I shouldn't make a leaderboard. Don't make him... No, I'm not doing that. Asian Ocean Gamer says maybe next Tuesday for sure. Hopefully, by then, we've already got something. Luke says, what mic are you wanting to get? I want to get one of the Shure microphones. I think it's the Shure SM7DB or just the B. I don't know. I need to look at the difference between them. But it's one of those. I'm sure if you watch pretty much anyone else these days, they've all got that. This one that I've got was the Blue Yeti. And it has been like the standard that a lot of people use back in the day. And I've had this microphone for a very, very long time. It is my second one because we accidentally broke the first one. But I just went and got the exact same one because it was so good. But I think it's time for an upgrade. That way I can have my mic like right here. Well, that probably sounds really bad for you guys. But it picks up audio much better and cancels out all the other sounds. So one day we'll get that. Blacktop says, Jerry, hi, glad to see you. After the rototrauma we walked through together. Yeah, Jerry, and now I've made Mrs. Sav a moderator in here so she can time me out as well. It'd be kind of funny if I made Bogan Babe a moderator as well. Because she's never had moderator privileges before, ever. Imagine she just banned someone right now. EC Does It says, I'd love to count up how much I've donated over the years. Dude, it'd be crazy. Imagine if that was like a recapped thing. You donated X amount of dollars to everyone. Don says, when do you think GTA 6 will be released? I'm hoping it's still getting released on the 19th. I don't think I could deal with another delay, to be completely honest, man. So let's just hope that they don't change the release date. I think it's locked in, alright? If we're talking about pre-orders and stuff, I think that's coming. But if you are talking about just the pre-orders, like when the pre-orders are beginning, that dude's thing from Best Buy, he leaked their email about the campaign that he's going to be doing. And the pre-orders are meant to be his campaign, not the pre-orders, but the pre-orders and the campaign kind of go hand in hand. His thing starts up on the 18th and it runs until the 21st. 21st is when the investors call ends. Oh, sorry, it begins. But his campaign ends on the same day. So we could be seeing something by Monday. But honestly, if anything, I don't think Rockstar need to be doing these campaigns to push the game, because we're kind of all doing it for free anyways. Everyone's going to buy the game. They don't need another content creator to say, go buy the game, because they're going to buy the game. Had a burp there. So I feel like Rockstar could just come out, you've had it leaked by GameStop, they could just be like, oh, fuck it, let's just post it tonight, That could be the case. So really, we don't know. We got 201 people in here. I appreciate everyone hanging out right now. Get Irish says, yeah, I have the Shure SM7B and it uses 50 dB. I want to check them out. I haven't researched too deeply into them, but they're the ones that I do want to get. One of those. Toph says, Shure MV6. That's the mic I have. Best mic of all time. I don't know if it's the best mic of all time. I got to check that one out. I'm pretty sure that's the one that my friend Vinewood Motors got. I seen his comparison video that he done, and the difference was insane. If Trailer 3 doesn't come out today, then the next possible date is the 21st. The 21st is so far, but you might be right. If it doesn't come today, though, I think it's up for debate. Like, it could be Monday, since that's when that dude's campaign is beginning. And it would be weird of him to promote pre-orders without a trailer out. I feel like the trailer will drop and then pre-orders will come with it. So, we're going to find out. Display says, oh my god, it's time to ban the word delay. That is funny, actually. Display. Jerry says, I'm happy to see you too, Mr. Savin. It's not your fault. Accidents happen. It's all good. I hold no grudges, especially for something so small. Don says, release this month? No way. Well, look, I was talking about this on the previous stream. If you're a regular guy that doesn't tune into any like GTA 6 news or anything like that, if you go on to Rockstar's Twitter, don't look at their artwork, just click their pinned message, and it is GTA Trailer 2, GTA 6 Trailer 2, and it says at the end of it, releasing May 26, 2026. They don't even have the delay pinned. They have just got the actual trailer. So if you're that kind of, average Joe that goes on Instagram, goes onto Twitter, clicks onto that and sees it, you're probably thinking the game's coming out in a couple weeks. Torto says, yeah, sorry if I can't hear you on multiple streams again. You're a true supporter of everyone. I love that. Radio Production says, sure are good. I have an RE20, which are also fantastic. JJ says, what's good, Tord? Cody, welcome on in, man. It's going to be a gameplay trailer. See, that's what I mean. Cody, I was talking about this just earlier. What makes you think it could be a gameplay trailer? I'm not against the idea, but like a lot of people are saying it's going to be gameplay or they want gameplay. But gameplay trailers are typically the fourth trailer. So I don't know. I just want to know, like, I don't see it being a gameplay trailer, but I would personally love to see it because I'm good with skipping out on another narrative sort of trailer and showcasing the world. Cookie Monster, welcome on in. People are going to be in long lines for this game. Dude, the lines are going to be insane for that. Prestigious says, I feel like we'll get trailer 3 on Monday, but if not, at least we got pre-orders. Exactly, we should hopefully definitely have pre-orders by Monday, but I'm kind of hoping we're getting it now. Luke says, TGG is live in 50 minutes. Brother, I don't think he needs the announcement, alright? Luke, everyone's going to leave me as soon as he goes live anyways. We don't need you in here saying, boys, we can leave this guy in 50 minutes, alright? He's chewing our ear off, but it's the best we got. The only Aussie, actually no, we got Grid as well. I better put some respect on his name. But Timu TGG, me, right now. JJ says, and Bav, cool new setup screen. Thanks, man. I'm trying to see how we go. I copied Sav so that we look the same, like in line with SixHub. Alright, because I'm a SixHub creator. And we got to push the good word of SixHub. Meme says, today is the day, let's hope so. That is famous words from Dexter Morgan right there. Tordai says, MCT is convinced we're getting trailer 3 today. Dude, if it drops today, I'm so excited, man. Mrs. Sav, I hope that you're going to have to be the one that goes and taps on Sav's shoulder. Because he's busy today, he's got his call or whatever he's doing, his meeting. So if he is home, no, I'm pretty sure he's home. You're going to have to be the one that tells him, you need to leave this meeting. You got to like go in there, interrupt his call and just be like, my back. I don't know. You got to come up with an excuse to be like, oh no, Sav's got to go. All right. He's got bigger fish to fry. But we need Sav pulled out of that meeting as soon as possible if something happens. Byron, welcome on in. Byron, it's your day. I'm pretty sure it's your day. Yes, it is, Byron. Let's switch over to this one. Man, I hate looking at this chat. If I crop it on here, I'm pretty sure it crops it on the other screen. But over on here, Byron, welcome. Here's Byron's name. See, I don't forget. I forget a lot of things, but I didn't forget that because we did just look at that. But let's go back. Silence says, what is SixHub? Well, I'm glad you asked. Let me get a link for you guys. I'll drop it into the chat. SixHub is a... No, I don't want to start promoting it unless I've got the video to show you with it. Let me drop the link. Boom. I am replacing the Discord link. If anyone does want to join the Discord, you're going to have to do that in the description. That's where that'll be now. But let's go on here real quick. Not the dashboard. Backspace, backspace, backspace. Alright, here is SixHub, okay? This is... Dude, the chat box is really going to annoy me. Can we just hide it for now? This is SixHub. It is a central location for everything that you guys need to know about GTA 6 news. If you guys come in here, in the beginning, you'll be able to set a hype meter. So if you're not hyped for the game, put it down low or, 2 stars, 3 stars. Obviously, today I'm pretty hyped up. So I'm going to max that out, submit my vote. And it takes an average from all of us, puts that on here. We got our countdown for it. But the cool stuff about this is it brings all of the creators together. You guys can't see the bar on the side because I've moved it, but it is there. And it's got all of our stream schedules on there from verified creators who have applied to be on this or are contributing to the project. So you've got me on there, of course. You can come on here, see when I'm live or see when someone else is live. Right now, we've got me and Wilmac live. But then you scroll down a little bit, you got all the creators. These guys have agreed to be part of our website, so it's good to have a big names backing the project. So TGG, a lot of you guys watch him in here. He is officially on board with this project, so it is good to have him on for that. Obviously, you got me, you got Wilmac in here. You got MCT as well, another huge one on the list. But a lot of cool names on here. Some other stuff, it's got all the screenshots, all the videos and trailers and everything that you need from the content of GTA. But if you head on over to the frame analyzer tool, you can come in, and this is going to be really, really important when the trailer drops, trailer 3, because we'll be able to do proper breakdowns in here. So if you click onto a trailer, you'll be able to scroll through, find an individual frame that you want. I should full screen this. Actually, I won't. I'm just going to do it like that. So you can come through, find what frame that you want. We'll just pause it. We'll pause it here. And say you want to do a little breakdown. You come through, you've noticed something secret in this or whatever. You've noticed a new detail. You can come through, highlight them, extract some screenshots on here as well. Super cool and easy to do that. Or this is how I made a thumbnail the other day. I went into the clips because not a lot of people use the clips. But, oh, my Australian internet's taking forever. I went in, I got this clip of Jason in here, so we might go full screen real quick. This is really good for a screenshot right now. There's a screenshot button on the bottom left corner, and you can take that and it extracts it in super high quality. So very, very useful tool to be using. So click the link, and you guys can sign up to the website that we're building. It did start out as Sav's little personal project before it turned into a community hub sort of thing. So features all the creators. That's it. But now we are back onto this chat. Ew, why is it down there? Oh, it's probably just populating again because I turned it off earlier. Toph says, wait, do the Sav video, Bav. Buy gamer subs. Boys, if you want to get gamer subs as well, that's link in the description. I can't do back-to-back promos. You guys are going to hate me for that. Logan says, have you seen Punisher Last Kill? I did watch that the other day. There was that one really strange shot in there of when he fell backwards into that air conditioning unit, I think it was. That looked weird, but other than that, I thought it was pretty good. I kind of just wish they turned it into a proper series though, because I'd love to see more Punisher, to be honest. Yeah, he says I got the username A on SixHub. That's so cool. Display says MCT makes a point. If Monday pre-orders are happening, today is the last day for them to announce that. Exactly right. If they want to announce it, today will be the day. Silent says that's cool. It's really cool, man. It's really cool. I'm not going to chew your ear off. If you guys want to check it out, it's best that you guys kind of click onto it whenever you want and have a proper look through that. But it is really cool. No one has done anything like this in the community before, so it's sick. JJ says, what's good, Blind Fury? The GOAT, you think we're getting something today? Blind Fury's floating around. There he is. I'm back, he says. Welcome back, brother. Good to have you in here. Display, where do we know that from? Legitimately asking. They're going to drop at midnight. I think he was asking the question, are they going to do it? But pre-orders go live at midnight. We don't know if they're going to go live at midnight. That is unconfirmed right now. Use code BAV says, I'll do the promo for you then. Read my username for 10% off at GamerSubs. Not convinced? Free samples with free shipping are also available. Let's go. Display says, well, it depends on the time zones, to be fair, actually, so I'm not fully right. Well, technically, Rockstar dropped something at midnight for me. That's why the target time on screen says 0000, which is, it's midnight here. Zyro says, that musician that's followed by Rockstar on Instagram released a song called Welcome to Vice City today. Very interesting. He's just trying to use Rockstar's following, because Rockstar followed that account, but he's just using that to promote his song. I don't think he's actually associated with Rockstar Games. I'm followed by Rockstar. If I made a song, would that mean that I'm in GTA 6? I don't think so. Toph says, Bav, look at the general in your Discord. Toph, I'm worried. I'm scared to look at that. I don't know what's in there. Antonia says, it's supposed to be released on Monday. The pre-order information is supposedly coming out on Monday. We don't know that. So, what we do know is this guy, I think his name was Froggy. He received an email from Best Buy, affiliate program, saying, here's our campaign, GTA 6 physical pre-orders. They will begin Monday the 18th to the 21st. Like, that's his campaign window to be promoting it, and he'll get 5% of the sales. That's what we know. But we don't know if... We don't really know anything else other than that. It's just a really weird thing when you think about it. Like, Rockstar don't need help. You know, Rockstar don't need help with it. Toph says it's nothing weird, it's just a screenshot. Alright, I'll have a quick little peek. Every time someone tells me to look at Discord, I get worried that someone's wigging me out. Blocked due to phishing. That is so funny. That is a legitimate email. There you go. Sav's saying, use this URL. Hang on, I need to write in there. Sav's trying to prevent people using my custom link. I gotta reply to that with a little winky face. We'll drop a wink in there. But that is strange. That is strange. There you go. Sav's answering the questions. If you guys have a strange pop-up, like SixHub being blocked by whatever, it's because AT&T doesn't like that. I think that's an American provider, right? But Sav's looking after that in the Discord server. If you guys want to join the Discord server as well, feel free to do so. That is in the comment, no, in the description. And also, let's drop some of these. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. How is the poll looking? We're at 62%, almost 400 votes on there saying yes. So we're still feeling pretty good. Alright, I'm going to get hooked up with a fresh link for the SixHub URL. There we go. In the meantime, I might go invite to server, and I will put the Discord link up until I get a new SixHub thing. Replace pin message. There we go. Alright. Arrows, welcome on in. They've just said GTA 6, that's it. T Burton says, Bav, the affiliate thing is just pull sales to Best Buy. It's not helping boost total sales. That affiliate thing that he's got is to, wait, what did you say? It's to pull sales to Best Buy. It's not helping boost total sales. Are they not the same thing though? Maybe I'm not understanding like your point of view on that, but I don't get it. The reason I don't get it is Rockstar don't need help getting their game sold. Just in general, full stop. Like, doesn't matter who sells it. They don't need the help. They don't need the extra help to be able to do that. So it's just strange that Best Buy, you know, a company that's not Rockstar, are asking creators through a creator program, hey, sell this game for me. You know, get people to click on the link, and I'll give you a little bit of money. Like, as YouTubers, a lot of us, we're doing that for free. We are pushing the game. There might be some people on the fence about the game. They watch a video by us and they're like, yeah, okay, I'll go buy it. But you know, it doesn't take a lot of convincing for people to go and get the game. Display says, listen, I'm not saying trailer 3 drops today. That could very well be Monday. And then it says pre-orders open. That's very likely, but no announcement would shock me. I feel like we should get an announcement. I would be very, very happy that we do. And also, I've got a dummy battery in the camera now, so that thing should not die. That thing should be able to go for hours. It should be endless. So we're free. If something happens, we're just going to keep on streaming. Taxi driver, welcome in for another stream, brother. Dude, Forza Horizon 6 looks amazing. I looked at it. I'm not going to lie. I was watching Display's thing. He was streaming it just earlier. And it looks like every other Forza game. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to lie. I don't like Forza, man. I just don't like it. I kind of do want to get it, and Display was saying it's free on Game Pass, so I might get into it because it is free on Game Pass, but you could not convince me to buy that game, to be completely honest. We got Hooligan in here. Greetings, guys. Welcome on in, man. Good to have you. Good to have you. Afterlife says, a site called Dexter Daily has info. Search Dexter's 20th anniversary video games collab. I hear rumors about GTA 6 potentially, but that just mentions video games in general. What do you mean by that? I'm not too sure what you mean by that. Blind Fury says, cut to the camera dying in 4 minutes. No, alright, it better not, or I'm going to flip out, because this thing should be good. I'm looking at it up here, and it says that it is physically plugged in. It's not charging, it's plugged in. So we should be good. KTZ says, I think Best Buy's date is a placeholder. Pre-orders will only be available this Sunday. Time will tell. We're only a few days away from actually knowing. Get Irish says it's free in 4 days. Exactly. So I think I will I'll look into it. I suck at racing games. Like, I don't know, they can't keep my interest for longer than a couple hours before I want to uninstall the game. So I don't know, man. Maybe it's because I can't get any cool Australian cars. When I got Forza Horizon 6, there were some Australian cars, but there weren't enough of the right cars. You know, you couldn't get an old BA Falcon. I wanted to get the car that I drove in real life, and you couldn't get it. You can only go out and get, like, performance cars, and it was fucking shit, man. I just want a shit box, please. Context in chat above my first message. Oh, so, wait, is it this one that you're talking about, or further up? I think it might be this. Oh, so I remember seeing something about GTA 6. It's been a while since I saw it, and I heard all the Dexter's apartment may be buyable. Buyable, that would be really cool. I really do hope that Dexter's apartment is in the game. I've said it multiple times. Like, I love watching Dexter. That was a great show. I love the shit out of that. And I want to be the first person. If it's in the game, I want to be the first person to find Dexter Morgan's apartment in that game. If it exists, of course. So we don't know if it exists. But I don't know. It has to be in the game, right? Minecraft is back. Welcome back, man. Good morning, Chili says. Hooligan, Chili's in here. Where is Chili? There he is. Morning, Hooligan. Morning, Chili. Welcome on. No, were you here earlier? Where's Chili? There's Chili. I see some emojis. Maybe he was floating around. I'm starting to lose track of who's in here. Don says, what camera you get, big fella? I ended up getting the Sony ZV-1. I'll grab the box. Oh, this bad boy right here is what we ended up getting. Sony digital camera ZV-1, very, very good camera. Obviously the quality on here looks really nice, so that's what we got. And it also paid for the lighting setup that we got in here. It is massive, that light. And I got a microphone boom as well, which is over here. There you go. We got a microphone boom as well, so it didn't just get the camera, it paid for a bunch of things. AJK Mafia Games. Wait. AJK Mafia Games. Hopefully we get some news today or tomorrow for sure. I agree, man. Let's hope so. Toph says, I got an iPhone 16 Pro Max for my birthday. I can say it's a huge upgrade from the 8. The 8! Holy shit. That's the last, like, new phone you had? That would feel like a massive jump. Going from, like, each year when they drop a new phone, the upgrade's not anything significant. But yeah, waiting multiple years, that would feel insane. Blind Fury. Bab, what code should I use at Gamer Subs? Boys, should be using code BAB for that, alright? Chili says I was floating for about 15 minutes just sipping my coffee. Dexter says, say my name again, you hot man. Dexter Butcher Morgan. That is so funny. I wish PC was dropping today. Oh, sorry, day 1, man. My buddy makes a mod and I'd love a no clip around. Dude, it would be really cool to have that, but I spoke about this in a previous stream. I kind of understand it from a, how would you even describe it? Like a creative kind of point of view. These guys at Rockstar have kind of put time and effort into making GTA 6 look a certain way and play a certain way. So if it dropped PC day one, say you're scrolling through Twitch or YouTube, watching live streams or videos, and someone uploads a video and they've made mods about it, and it's changed what the vision of GTA looks like, then these people that are watching it for the first time might look at it and be like, oh, GTA 6 looks really bad. You know, they might have a negative opinion on it, and it kind of changes the direction of what the game was meant to look like. So I kind of see it from that way, but then you see it from a business perspective as well. Sell it to console. People that are on PC will go out and buy a console, and then eventually release it on the PC. So more money for everyone. So I kind of see it from both of those ways, but I wish it did drop day one, because I would probably prefer to play it on PC. Display says people are making really good points. This goes to what you just said. Why would Best Buy be the one to open pre-orders? Apparently everyone gets paid today. We could really be getting pre-orders. See, they say everyone gets paid today. I've seen this argument actually that someone put out, and they were like, everyone gets paid today. That is not true. When I used to work, I never got paid on Fridays. I got paid on Thursdays, and then at my old job, like before that, I got paid on Tuesdays. So it's different for everyone. Minecraft Creeper God, hey, can you put my name in the calendar for the 28th and 26th? No, you can only have one day on there, alright? You can't have two. Video mode says that's a great setup. When's the bathroom tour? Brother, trust me, you do not want to go in there. It is, it's stinky, okay? What's everyone's obsession with bathrooms? They've done it to Sav. Sav makes sense, alright? Because, you know, it's part of his profession. But, me? Boys, the amount of times I sit on that toilet, you don't want to be in there, alright? Gaming with Frozen says, when trailer 3? Let's hope in an hour and a half we get something. Also, while we're here, let's shout out Don again, alright? His donations are still sitting on stream, and they probably will be on the screen for the entirety of this live stream. So thank you again, Don. I appreciate you. Minecraft Creeper God says, please, I love you. You don't love me. You don't even know me, alright? It's not real love. You're lusting for me right now. You're physically attracted. No, actually, I don't know how old you are. I gotta be careful with that. Only Mellow says, I've always got paid on Fridays, but I'm bi-weekly. See, as an Australian, I hate that word, bi-weekly. It looks so dumb. In Australia, we call 2 weeks a fortnight. But I guess now there's a game called Fortnite, so now everyone thinks of that when they hear that word. But fortnight sounds so much cooler. Robin says, Sav, my toilet ain't flushing. Tordai says the game release is in the top. Oh, there you go. Thank you very much, Tordai. Yeah, boys, if you are looking at the timer as well in the top right corner, that is going off of my time zone for when the game is meant to drop, because I've said it before, say it again, I believe that the game is dropping at midnight my time, alright? Midnight local. So we're going to find out if that's right or not. Let's hit the refresh on this one. Chat box, I kind of just want to pull that back a little bit. Tortoise says, oh, Hooligan's saying he's a banana man here. He is currently busy right now. There he is. Lots of predictions on X that trailer 3 will drop today before the markets close. Okay, Sav, okay. Sav, if it does, man, holy fuck. Dude, it's going to be insane. It's going to be insane. Toph says Fortnite. Yes, but not spelled like that. Fury spelt it right. With the second one. Excuse me. Jerry, how'd you sleep last night? Buddy says Hooligan. Minecraft says, wait. Do you live in Australia? Brother, where do you think the accent was coming from? And he sent that 3 times. Relax. Well, the mods are going to get you, alright? And they are ruthless, okay? They have a license to kill. They do not. That's crazy. But watch out, alright? There you go. Hooligans cleaned him up. Infamous Wolf says, in this day and age, it's okay to identify yourself as bi-weekly. Oh, no comment. Sav says, anything can happen at this point, guys. Don't panic if nothing happens. We're in the end game now. Exactly. We are in the end game. Okay? We are getting close. If nothing happens, I'm not expecting anything to happen today, alright? I've never once thought it's going to happen today. But, we're doing a Hopium stream. I've had these Hopium streams planned for a little while now. I've been doing them every Tuesday and Friday. It's Friday. I'm doing it. Crazy. But we're hoping something happens. But with all the Best Buy information, I'm kind of leaning towards next week. But I'd be even happier if it happens today. I would be over the moon. And if it does, Sav, you are getting off that computer. Unless it's the same computer you use for YouTube. Regardless, you are getting into this setup. And we're breaking it down, brother. We are going to be very, very busy if that's the case. DeAndre, welcome on in. Sony has marketing rights to... Sony has... marketing rights, pre-orders on PlayStation Store today, major retailers Monday. See, that's a good way to think about it. So if you guys think back to Red Dead had pre-orders open, and then they had pre-orders open with the trailer, and it was only digital. And then fast forward, I think it was a month later, like roughly a month. That's when the pre-orders opened up for third-party retailers. So we could be looking at a similar situation here. But a much smaller window, and it's just digitals begin on Friday, physical begins on Monday, which I would be happy with that. That allows me to get my digital copy, because, you know, you're not selling out of digital copies. But for physical collector's editions, I'm telling you, if I miss out on that, I'm going to lose my mind, alright? I do not want scalpers to go get that game and hike the prices up, because I'm not paying for that shit, alright? Do not hike the prices on that. Alright, just leave the fucking game alone. Let me get my physical copy. Fury says, I'm going to call Smith's UK store. Dude, Smith's has just came out of nowhere, and I've heard that name so much now. And I pronounced it as Smythe's originally. And you guys are like, it's pronounced Smith. And I'm like, brother, alright, well good, I'm sorry. But I've heard about that store so much now. I'm just learning about everything else in this world. Do you guys even know what EB Games is? Or JB Hi-Fi? You guys need to get educated with the Australian stores, alright? Cardinals fan says, Bogan, do you think Nico Bellic will be mentioned in GTA 6 if we get a mission in GTA 6? I don't know about mentioned, like name dropped, but maybe a reference. For sure we'll get a reference. Hooligan says, Sav, how much money are you putting up? I'll match it. Wait, what'd Sav say? I thought he said something. Don says, for me, I can buy it when it's released, so I'm just kicking back, waiting for my Xbox Series X to sit. It's sitting idle. Hurry up, Rockstar. Dude, I get ya. I feel ya. I bought the PlayStation to be able to play GTA 6 on. Then the delays happened, so I'm like, sweet. So it kind of sits there collecting dust. Except the other day, I decided to boot it up and play some Mixtape, a new game that came out. It was alright. Brandon Hill says, EB Games is Canadian too. I did not know that. Is it really? I actually didn't know that. Stein says, back-end activity reported. We are getting trailer 3 within a few hours. Fact or cap, guys. Fact or cap. Prestigious says, if they have the collector's edition, that will be the fastest buy I'll ever make, and I won't let scalpers win. Dude, it'll be the fastest buy I get too. If it happens while I'm live, I'm going to shut down. Like, the live's still going to be going, but I'm going to shut down physically. No, not physically. Audibly. I'm not going to talk to you guys for like 20 minutes while I figure it out. I'll just be sitting here with phone in the face, just... No, actually, it'd be fast on the computer. I will have to do it on the computer, and imagine I just leak my credit card info, and you guys can all just use my card to get it. I think, at most, I'd probably have enough money to be able to buy the game for maybe 2 people, and that's it. And then I'm out. Tell my name. Brother, it's a really, really long name. I don't know if I could. You tell my name. Alright? Mafia Game says, yeah, I agree. Something needs to drop this month of May. GTA 6, at least a little glimpse. It's over a year now. I know we're getting... It's over a year now. So, hopefully you get something soon. Afterlife Games says 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. UK time for UK people for predictions. That should... That lines up with the timer that I got on screen, right? Should. Yes, it does. Nope, unlucky. He's been getting in trouble. Cap. He's just been spammed. Minecraft Creeper God. I'm loving having you in here, man, but it's all good, man, alright? It's all good. Anything says, whoa, new layout. Holy fuck. Holy shit, I can't even speak. Anything says, wow. New layout. There we go. There we go. See, I've been up too late. Alright, I feel like I pull out excuses all the time, but maybe I just can't fucking speak. What's the earliest age you would let someone play GTA 6, Bav? Honestly. My legal answer is 18. You have to be 18 to play the game. No. See, I grew up with GTA. I was playing that game when I was 5 years old. Alright? I played GTA 3 back on the PS2. That was my first game. And I'm glad I did. Would I let, my children in the future play GTA? Yes. How old? Probably 5 as well. No, I really shouldn't. I shouldn't do that. I shouldn't do that. I don't know if that's a good question when you think about it. Nah. Oh, man, that's a tricky one. You feel like you should probably shield them from that, not let them be exposed to the kind of stuff that you see in GTA. But I'm glad that I was exposed to it as a young, child, 5 years old or whatever. I didn't really care about killing people in the game, plus it done nothing to me. Turned out just fine, let's hope so at least. And all I did in that game was just steal a car and try and jump it over the bridge. That's where I fell in love with the Banshee. But if I wasn't able to play GTA at such a young age, and it was GTA 3... I wouldn't have fell in love with the Banshee. It wouldn't have been, my iconic car. I wouldn't have a Viper model behind me. I probably wouldn't have got into GTA Online as big as I did. I probably wouldn't have done YouTube as well. I probably wouldn't have the knowledge for it. So I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like, gave myself some finger. I feel like I don't want to deprive them of that, but also it is a very graphic game, so that's a way up. I don't know. Anything says a 6-year-old girl got me into GTA 5 when I was 18. Really, actually, that's crazy. You went all the way to 18 without playing it. Brandon Hill says 13 to 14 is when I was allowed to play 17 plus games. Is GTA 5 17 plus for you? In Australia, it is an 18 plus game, an R18 game. How old was everyone when they first got into it? Because for me, like I said, I was 5 years old, but I'd love to know what you guys think. Hooligan says, no, I just put him in timeout for 10 minutes. Next one will be 24 hours. There you go. Hooligan's on top of things. Artie's in here. Welcome on in, Spidey. Good to have you. Chili says, EB Games has been in the US, had one in the mall by me for 6 to 7 years when I was growing up before it failed because it was so expensive. But yeah, but you've got GameStop, and I'm pretty sure they're owned by the same people, right? That's the exact same thing. It's like how you guys have Burger King, but in Australia, it's called Hungry Jack's because of copyright. I don't know. I always thought they were the same thing. Sav, what's good, man? Hey, Bav, I have a question. Feel free. Shoot away. Fury says I was 10 or 11. Display 8 or 9. Yes, rated M17. There you go. In Australia, it is 18 plus. Gamer, thank you very much for the 40, man. I appreciate you. Trailer 3 and gameplay will 100% release in June. June's very far away. I don't think you can put 100% on that. I think by June, you can probably put 100% because I'm saying it's coming out now. Sav says, why is your hype level so low? There is a decent chance we are getting Trailer 3 today. Sav, fantastic point. Fantastic point. Let's open up this super cool thing sponsored by SixHub, all right? And let's raise it up, boys. How are we feeling? How are we feeling? We're getting close. 69%. Oh my god, I'm such a child. Let's go. Or do I do this one for the younger generation? Oh, I've done it for the kids. There we go. Cardinals fan says, do you think there's a chance that purchasing properties from San Andreas will make a return to GTA 6? I think so. You had purchasing properties in GTA 5 as well, in online and story mode, so I think absolutely they'll return. Max Goof, welcome on in, man. Had an older neighbor who lived across the street from me who introduced me to GTA. I was probably 8. See, and has your life been better because of it, I'm going to hope you haven't went out and caused yourself to be in, major events, I guess, that puts you on the front cover of your news. But I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a mixed bag. I don't think video games are bad. I think it's just people that play them. But I'm glad that I got to play GTA when I was young. Tordai says I played GTA when I was 6. There you go. And I think Tordai's normal, right? Right, Tordai? You're normal. You're not secretly Dexter Morgan or something like that. Kaizo says I was 12 when I first started playing GTA 5. Shady Gamer, welcome on in, man. I'm thinking the trailer will either be announced with a tweet for Monday's release, along with pre-orders, or the trailer drops today and they announce pre-orders. Pre-orders are live Monday. Let's hope so. That's what I'm thinking as well, man. That's the type of hopium that we need in here. All right. The music cut as I took a sip from that, so it was really weird. And I got Gamer Subs in the stash now. There we go. Mini G says, I was 4 years old driving the train around the map on San Andreas. The train, that shit was so fun, man. JJ, I was a young kid. JJ, how old would you want your kids to be before they play the game? You know? What age would you say before you would let them play GTA 5, for example? It's probably the best example we can go off of. Hi, I'm Abhishek. Nice to meet you. Welcome in, Abhishek. Good to have you, brother. Good to have you. Alright, Bogan Babe is heading to bed. Everyone, say goodnight to Bogan Babe. She's gonna have a snooze now. Gamerzone, welcome in. No, Gamerzone. I know Gamerzone. His name just looks different when I'm reading it on the super chat. He's dropped another 40. I analyze GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 trailer all the time, so it's June. But if you're only analyzing the trailer, you kind of can't predict that it's June. I don't think it's June, brother. I don't think it's June. We got too much motion right now in May. If it's June, that's too far out for trailer 3. Dexter Butcher Morgan says the vampire will never be me. Also, gamer, if you are wanting to analyze the stuff, you know what you should be doing it on? You know what you should be doing it on? Italian boys. On SixHub, alright, they have the frame analyzer over here, okay? You can go frame by frame, look at very individual things. Like, look at that, over here. Frame 19 out of 30. You want to draw some stuff on there and come up with things. Look, we got V-Rock right here. You can highlight that, take screenshots of it. You can't see it, it's below Jason's head right now. You can play stuff at super slow speeds or super fast speeds. The frame analyzer is a really, really good tool, and you should be using that. But let's head back onto this one right here. Tegan's Berries, welcome on in. They be teasing us. They are teasing us a little bit. I'm feeling pretty good though, alright? I'm feeling pretty good. Just seen JJ's thing. 17 or 16, okay. So a bit more modest, a bit more conservative with it, you know, but that's fair enough. Honestly, that is fair enough. See, I don't know what I would do personally. Everyone's different, and you know, you can't tell someone they're right or wrong, especially when it comes to parenting. I feel like I'm on the fence, but maybe it'll change when that time comes, you know, because I'm kind of going off of my own experience. I would want to play GTA at a young age, but then should I allow my child to play it at a young age? I don't know. Jerry says, SixHub the GOAT, exactly. David, welcome on in. First time I saw GTA Vice City, I was in an internet cafe. Internet cafe, that's old. I was 7 years old at the time. Internet cafes, man. I never was around for them. No. Does this count? There was like a community center, right? In Australia, we got a bunch of the community centers in certain neighborhoods. And it's like a public building you can go into. It's nothing like massive or crazy. It's literally in small neighborhoods. This one was a house, but it was a community center. People would go in there. There was a room that just had computers. So I guess that was like an internet cafe, right? That was crazy. I don't even think we have any of them anymore. I think it's just a regular house now. I have to go drive past that. Blacktop says, SixHub, the best. I agree. Absolutely. I'm giving Rockstar $1 million to delay it again. Ooh. Brother, please, no, don't do that. What the fuck? Ye says, GameStop bought out the EB games that were in America and converted them to GameStops. There you go. I've never actually dived into the legalities of all that stuff, to be honest. Hooligan says, whoa, Ned Luke is in here? Where's Ned Luke? Where is he? I don't even know what you're trying to reference right now. That'd be funny if he was though. GTA 5 is coming tomorrow, says Islamic. Look, I think you're wrong. I think you're wrong. Because I seen your correction, but the correction got taken away. How large is Vice City going to be compared to Los Santos? I can actually pull that up for you real quick. So let's switch over. We'll go back to this main screen. Let's put the chat box on. Honestly, should I have 2 chat boxes? Nah, we'll just leave it. Chat box is going to look weird. I do apologize, guys, but I can't be bothered fixing that right now. Because it'll mess with the other setup, and I don't want to keep doing that. Watch Ned Luke's latest live stream, 102, something special he told. What did he say? Thank you as well for the donations, man. I really do appreciate you doing that. Don says, I miss internet cafes for PC games. First game was Command and Conquer Red Alert. I don't even think I've played that. Right, let's zoom out on this. Why is it not loading? Mapping projects. Is it the internet or is this getting worked on? Let's just put this up for now. I'm just going to go onto the mapping project itself. There we go. We've got some W's in the chat for Gamerzone. Thank you very much, man. I do appreciate the donos. You guys are going to have to let me know. I don't want to potentially get in trouble by going to his stream and getting copyright claimed. But here's the map. Who asked the question as well? Who asked the question? I lost it. Cardinals fan, how big's Vice City going to be to Los Santos? I'm assuming you're meaning this one, this version of Vice City. Here is GTA 5's map layered on top of it. So if I grab this, how do I grab it actually? He's dropped another one. Thank you very much, man. How do I move it? Oh, there you go. I'll put it next to it. Can I turn all of these off? All markers, there we go. So that's it stacked next to each other. You got Vice City's area here. So if you kind of really think about it, it's a similar size, if not bigger. You know, like a little bit bigger. If I stack it like that, but again, you actually probably should factor in the water feature that we got here. So I think it's somewhat similar, but a little bit bigger because it also does go down towards this bottom end here. So that's kind of the size difference. And then if you compare like GTA 5's map compared to the rest of it, there's still quite a lot of it. He dropped another 40 just to say, watch the stream, bro. I don't want to get into any trouble with streaming third-party content. It's not a good thing to do on YouTube. I'm nervous. But, no, he does have the timestamp. Maybe I should. Should I do it? Should I do it? Alright, give me a minute. Squid's in here. Welcome on in. So you reckon go to Ned Luke's? Ned Luke's live stream. Which one did you say it was? Watch his live stream. Latest live stream. Okay. And then go to 1 hour and 2 minutes. 1 hour, 2 minutes and 19. Should I put it on screen for you guys to see as well? Let's do that real quick. And we'll shrink that down. You guys aren't really going to see it really well because I haven't figured out how I should do this just yet. I'm just going to put it right here for now. Alright, that's where it'll sit. And it should be playing with sound now, I think. What is that sound that's playing in the background? We'll just turn the music off. Alright, let's push this.
Today, we got a leak.
I see that he has donated. That's why he wants me to do it. If you check this out, Gamerzone YT has dropped some donos on Ned Luke. That's why he's reading it out.
GTA 6 pre-order. It's 18 May. Yeah, okay. Yeah, you believe that, gamer? Gamerzone YT? I'm sure that'll come to fruition. Who knows? Maybe it will. Yeah, leaks. The only leak is in there. Is in that whoever leaked it is in his freaking fucking what do they call those things? Depends.
That's it. He's just like commenting about your donor. That's all he's doing, right? He's not saying anything extra on there. But very nice, very nice. You got your shout. All right, we're back on this. I need to actually watch some of his streams. I didn't really know he was that active with it. I'm gonna hit him with the subscribe. All right. Why says Ned Luke doesn't know anything about pre-orders, Game Zone. He says he's, yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. He's not going to reveal anything, even if he did know, alright? Even if he did know. Stein says, bro, I don't believe this time mapping project community will be accurate. How is Vice City Airport around 25% of Vice City when Rockstar didn't even show us a single clip of the airports? In the leaks. In the leaks, there are multiple clips that take place in the airport, so that's kind of how they've been able to map it out. So it's not going to be 100%, but it is going to be pretty similar. Sav saying you need to refresh it in about 5 minutes. Sav, that is too much Hopium, alright? Too early, Sav, too early. Mods, we need to ban this guy. No, I'm joking. Sav, where did you put your desktop when you were talking about certain things on your streams? Did you do that? Because I just keep bouncing between them. But the chat box, because I've got it cropped a certain way on here, it looks different in the other window, and it's annoying me. Anything says at Calgary Expo this year, I got to meet Ned Luke, and he recognized the character I was cosplaying as. That's pretty cool. Who'd you go as? Sav knows something 100%. Does he? Does he know something? Oh yeah, Sav's just sent me a screenshot, and it's actually the trailer's thumbnail. That looks pretty cool, to be honest. I'm joking. Oh, there we go. We got Don in the Discord server as well now. Let's hook him up with a role real quick. How do I do that? Open in mod view. Let's hook him up. Boom, boom. Wait, when people join the Discord server, shouldn't it be giving them a default members badge? I thought it did when they joined, but some people aren't even members of the server. That's really strange. There we go. Alright. Dude, I feel like this light is actually cooking this side of my face right now. Maybe I should turn it down a bit. Sav says, I don't know anything. I'm just here hoping with all of you. No, Sav knows something, alright, guys? Because, you all think that he does bathroom stuff. He has nothing to do with that. He is a Take-Two representative, alright? He knows. So, we gotta come for him. Alright, I've just turned the light down. And of course, as I sit down, the dog's moving. Does this look okay? Like, in terms of brightness? I just didn't want the light too much, but I do think the dog wants to be let out. So I should let him out. We got 180 people in here right now. Boys, I appreciate everyone. If you haven't already, feel free to subscribe, alright? That would be really, really nice. Turn the light off, save your eyes. No, if I turn it off, it'll be too dark, alright? 3 minutes to go. Will we get something? Will we get something? When GTA 6 drops, I'm immediately taking Lucia to the strip club to Goon. No questions asked. Okay. Holy shit. To what I says, be right back screen? Not yet. We will be running that soon. Bogan, drop the trailer already. You're making me cry. A grown man. Jiggle says, so bad. Are we getting something? Dude, let's see. I'm going to let the dog out real quick. He really wants to go. Dun 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 dun. Alright, we need to start having a look at Rockstar's social media platforms, boys. We need to have a look. Alright, I think it's too early, but Sav's a bit optimistic, alright? And if Sav works at Take-Two, I think I should be looking. Also, we got Nathan Reed following me over on Twitter. Thank you very much, man. I don't often get notifications on Twitter because I'm not very active. All I use it for is to look at Rockstar's stuff. So, when I get a notification, I usually think it's Rockstar, but when it's someone following me, I'm like, damn, man, people remember me? It's quite funny. Bogan's chair for MVP. Boys, we're coming up on it right now, alright? Sorry, I'm just doing this real quick. I was cosplaying as Tommy Vercetti at the convention. That is so sick, man. That is sick. Dun, 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 dun. Ah, that's how Sav was doing it. He had another little camera set up down the bottom. That's a cool idea. Maybe I should have set that up. Sav uses the old CII. I'm thinking of the IAA. CIA banana trick to throw people off, but we all know he's something. Exactly. Alright, let's get the refreshers going on Rockstar's thing. Boys, I don't think anything's happened right now, okay? Sav's getting a bit too excited. He should be doing work, okay? Sav, go back to work. 1 more hour, okay? Please be wrong. Reverse psychology, please work. So far, nothing. Alright, so far, nothing. Did they post on Bilibili? I actually haven't checked that out. Fun fact, Sav's bathroom remodel company he works for is actually called Take a 2 Interactive. That is such a good one. Nice one, Chili. That's great. Newman says, so when pre-orders gonna start? Also, come in UAE. I have a fat PS5. He has a fat PS5. Well, welcome in. Fat PS5, that's funny actually. Good best. Mine says, I don't care what any of you say, I'm delaying it again. Please don't delay it. Alright, please don't do that. Also, how's it going, Bogan Bro? Jiggles, good to have you in here as always, man. Gary says, pat him down. I think that's it, right? That's it. I've caught up again. We're back down here. Prabal Bandry says, hello, bro. Can we get GTA 6 news today? Let's hope so, man. Alright. It doesn't look like we've got anything this hour, so we are going to be waiting 1 more hour until Rockstar's first post of the day, okay? T-Burn says, to be fair, Sav said to look, not that something was happening, but to check if something does. Okay. Sav says, Bav, will you clarify to these folks? I am not saying it is dropping at 9 a.m. I was saying that it is the earliest they could drop it today. Just wanted to remind you. Well, there you have it, folks, alright? Sav, I reckon that's still like an hour earlier, right? Julian says, Sav lied. Nah, it's too late, Sav. The damage has been done. It's happened, alright? Why do you think he's not streaming today, guys, alright? Because he's lying to you all, alright? I'm taking over, alright, as the face of SixHub. I'm joking. That's what I said. Sav Source got it wrong, I see. Sav, you cooked now. I can't control them, alright? There's too many of them. Buffalo says, what's up? How's it going so far? It's going good, man. Dude, this side of my face, this cheek, maybe I'm having too much of a good time, but I've been smiling too much. My cheek feels like it's cooked. What time did GTA 5 and Red Dead 2 Trailer 3 pre-orders drop back in the day? With Trailer 3, I believe. I haven't looked that far back, though, to be honest, Tordai. Tordai says, they also changed the logo back in the day on Sunday before Monday when pre-orders. There you go. Sav says, alright, I'm going back to work. I'll see you in an hour's time, alright? Buffalo says, TGG pointed out that Billy never ended up posting the GTA Online post from yesterday, which is unusual activity, but we'll see. No, I disagree with that as well. Billy have been very all over the place. I looked at it the other day. I think this is like going back a week or two ago, maybe a week ago, and they were like 2 posts behind where Rockstar's Twitter were. So they don't have like a schedule or anything. It's just whenever they get in there, they feel like it. There's no real structure to Billy. Jiggle says, it's weird, I don't feel excited, but also I feel like now's the best time. I know, man, I know. Trix is in here. What's up, Bav? What's the percentage of getting a trailer or announcement today? You know what? We should be moving up the Hopium. Alright. Let's do that a little bit. Interact. Let's go. Let's boost it up a little bit. 72, just a little bit, boys. Or should we lower it down? You know, Sav's pulled us back a little bit. NC Entertainer says, is the countdown for GTA 6 Trailer 3? The countdown on the left side of your screen, the 55 minutes, is when Rockstar first posts for the day. The countdown in the top right corner is when the game drops in November. Sav is rage baiting us, says Hooligan. Buffalo says, I didn't mean yesterday, sorry, my mistake, got my days mixed up. That's all good, man, that's all good. X-Files themes intensify. We need something. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we will be right back. Give me about a minute or so, and we'll be back on in here. I just need to top up a drink. Newman says, sir, pre-order is going to come in fat PS5. Right, thank you, says Anti-Entertainer. Dude, it's good having you here. Welcome into the stream. I will be 1 minute. Should I have the Be Right Back screen? Some people are not liking it, alright? They're not feeling it. I don't know if I should do it. Should I just walk away from my setup? Is that what I do now? Tell Hooligan he better get used to the grey name in his chat. Ooh, fighting words right there. Fighting words right there. Alright. I'll be right back. Actually, should mute the mic as well. That's what we should be doing. Alright, we're back in, boys. We're back in. Thek Beats, welcome on in. So is the time chat, or we still don't know when it's coming out the trailer? We don't know. We don't know just yet. It's we're hoping we get something in 50 minutes. Let's bump the table. Or not the table, this thing. Mini G says, I want the farts. Petition to bring back the Be Right Back screen. No Be Right Back screen, unsubbing. When I played it, people were getting pissed with me. I can play it, no worries. Let's do it. There you go. There you go. All right, we're back in. We're back in. It's restarted the music. That's funny. There you go. All right. Hopefully that satisfies. Hopefully Blind Fury was still here to see it. There we go. There we go. Thank you, Bav. You're welcome, all right? The things I do for you guys. The things I do. Hooligan says... Oh, Hooligan. He went to make a grilled cheese. Brother, I could go for one of those. We don't actually have bread here, all right? Doonet the Real says, taking a poo? Taking a fucking fat shit, mate. Oh my goodness. I gotta relax on stream. You can just use your hands. I'm at P, says Mini G. No one was getting pissed. Who was getting pissed? I feel like people were getting sick of it. I don't know. Maybe I'm just overthinking. Maybe I'm overthinking. Where's the dog? Oi. Oi. Can you sit here, man? Come here. Come here. Come here. Come on. Come on. No, you don't need to get off. Just go here. Can you guys see him? There he is. Over here. Over here. Over there. Oh, fucking move over. Up. No, not up here. Alright, he wants to come up. Come on. Up. A little bit higher. You gotta look over this way. Turn your head. Turn your head this way. Look over here. I don't think he wants to turn his head. Alright, up off. You stink. Okay. Good seeing you, Dre. Good seeing you, mate. Alright. They don't have bread in Australia? No, I don't have bread in my kitchen, man. Trick says, I don't like it that much, to be honest. There you go, boys. See, there's a hater right there. There's a hater. He doesn't like it. No, we love you, Tricks. I was listening to Fergie's song Glamorous last night, and that's what pre-ordering GTA 6 will feel like. It will feel like that. Cardinal fan says, nah, Bogan was checking out Lucia's DMs on Life Invader. Dude, she keeps hitting me up on Life Invader, man. Oh, there we go. Look at him. He's sitting in the spot behind us. Let me move that gradient real quick. You can see him a little bit better. What's he doing? Is he going to lay down? Let's see if he lays down. I don't want to look at him because he'll know I'm onto him. Oh, there we go. He's comfy. There we go. Let's just hide that. He's comfy right there. Look at him, boys. Look at him. Boys, show some love to Dre, alright? Shout out to Dre. Show him some love. Alrighty. The company that runs the gaming in China, Itchy Mustache, weirdly specific requirements on what game companies can post. That's why Rockstar doesn't post everything on Bilibili. They post out of obligation. There you go. That's every man in their 40s and up. Tencent, sure, I remember that name. Hey, Donnie has dropped a 50. I got a Staffy. Here's treat money for your dog. A treat, dude. He's the only one that I let in the room. Should I let the other two in? They're a bit chaotic. I really should. Donnie as well. Thank you for the 50, man. Thank you so much for the 50. He's got a Staffy as well. There we go. We got some W's in the chat for Dre. I know that Marley really wants to come in because every time the door opens, she comes right in and she gets really comfy, but the girls fucking stink. Dre is like an inside boy. He doesn't like going out. He doesn't get too messy. He's a clean boy. But the girls, they just love getting like really rough and dirty and they stink so bad. They're overdue for a bath. I think that's on the cards for this weekend. Hooligan says, be right back, gotta catch a chicken. Gotta catch a chicken. There you go. Have fun with that, man. I listen to you while driving for work all day, so yeah. You know what? Tricks, that's a fair point. See, that's what we needed, the different perspective. If he's just driving to work and all you hear is that, fair enough. That would be really, really annoying. No, I get you now. See? Maybe I shouldn't, boys. Maybe I shouldn't. Let's let the other dogs in. Come on. Come on. Millie, Marley. Millie, come on. Pick. Okay. Come on. Alright, this could be chaos. So it'll only be... We're going to do this for a short while because I feel like I can smell them. Alright, there's Millie. That's the mother. Dre's sitting right next to her as well, but the camera hasn't quite got them. Where is she? Marley. Marley, come here. There you go. Shit, where do I put the camera? Almost. Alright. Does that look about right? Does that look about right? There's Millie. She's just looking at me like, am I actually allowed in here? You're okay with that? Yeah, Millie. It's alright. You're good? She's alright. Alright. As soon as one of them farts, so they're out. There you go. Had to get the dogs out, okay? Very loyal dogs they are. Let's hope they just stay still. Millie likes to get up and sniff absolutely everything in this room, so she's low-key kind of really annoying to have in here. My girl is 6. That is so sick. Mine are... Oh, she's just laid down. That's cute. I'll pull that up real quick. Yep, she's comfy. Mine are 3 years old. 3.5. Millie's 3.5. Dre's almost 3.5. And Marley, I think, is turning... 2 soon? I don't know. I can't actually remember Marley. I need to think about that. They had pups when they were young. Dre and Millie are the parents and Marley is their child. Jonathan Falconer, welcome in. Trailer 3 should happen today or over the weekend. May 18th pre-orders. I agree. I feel like it should happen today. I don't think over the weekend. Let me reposition this fucking chair. I don't think it's going to happen over the weekend, but I do think it's either going to be today or it's going to be Monday. If not Monday, then Tuesday. But it would be really good if they'd done it today while we're here because I'm live as well. That'd be good if they'd done it on a live stream. But honestly, who knows? Trick says, but honestly, I say keep it because it's your thing. Nobody else does it like that. Yeah, but I get it from your perspective, and I don't want it to just be farts and poo sounds. T-Burton says, I think it's hilarious. Lol, I'm just working, and it's just a random silence and farts. Imagine, like, being in, like, a little office, like a cubicle, playing my stream out loud, That would be kind of weird, I'm not going to lie. But for the Be Right Back screen in particular, and all you hear is the farts, and it's just this guy that I'm watching. That'd be funny. Fury says, now it's the Bogan Dog channel, remove the human. Look, I can back out for like 45 minutes and I'll lay on the couch and just hang out there. That's what I should do for these Hopium streams. When I'm starting to lose a bit of Hopium, I just lay down on the couch and I don't even talk to you. So I just lay there. That'd be sick. But no, I can't do that. Cardinals fan says, what would you do if Lucia Camino sent you a DM of spicy pics of herself? It's a bunch of pixels, brother. It's a bunch of pixels, alright? Blind Fury says, we need a dog cam, Bav. That is true. That would be sick to set up. I need to get a nicer blanket, because that blanket is one that we got from one of the op shops. I think it was an op shop buy, so it's a cheap blanket, and it's kind of very ugly, and it doesn't fit my setup, but it's in here anyways, because I don't want dogs on my couch. But they're welcome on the couch, but they drop so much fur, and earlier today, one of them had stepped in poo, so you don't want that on the couch. Trick says, I deliver car parts, so I drive all day long. That'd be kind of fun, I'm not going to lie. That would be kind of fun. I wouldn't mind doing that. I need the Be Right Back screen 10 hours loop, says Fury. That'd be a good idea. I should put that out there. So funny that HR would like to see it. I've seen those memes. Guys, I'm smiling too much in this stream. My cheek actually hurts. I'll be cosplaying as Tommy Vassetti for the physical game launch, but I wonder if there will be any couples dressed up as Jason and Lucia. Surely there will be. Remember when Trailer 1 dropped and there was that one person that kept cosplaying as Lucia? And low-key, she looked nothing like Lucia. She looked similar, but she looked very, very different to what Lucia looked like, and it was not a good sight. Alright. Let's keep making our way down. Yo, what's up, chat world? Yo, I have a theory for GTA 6, right? So what if they added a relationship meter in the game, like how they had the honor meter in Red Dead 2, based on what Jason and Lucia do? Is that it? I'm sorry, that's so rude. Is there more to that, though? Because I feel like a lot of people have already been saying that. A lot of people have been talking about that. We spoke about a relationship meter on the roundtable, in the latest roundtable as well, actually. And I don't think it's a good idea to have a relationship meter in the same way that we have an honor meter in Red Dead. Red Dead and GTA are two different games, and they should be kept that way. I don't want a meter bar to say if I'm doing good or doing bad, but I would like it that, depending on how I complete a mission, it impacts that relationship bar. But the relationship bar, and VPA, shout out to him, he came up with this one. Well, that's where I heard it first. He said, have a relationship bar, but have it be invisible, so you don't know if you are doing good or you're doing bad. It's something that happens in the background, and I'm all for that. I agree. I think that's a really good idea. But in terms of one that does just sit there on screen, you push down on the D-pad, you can see it. I don't know about that. Dark Code Ghost Sniper says, got a waterproof one for my dog's lifesaver. Not too bad. Fox says, I need the dono dance to be replaced with you actually dancing. Not a chance, alright? You're gonna have to donate something massive for that. Alright. NC Entertainer says, fun fact, GTA 6 was supposed to be set in Japan, but it was cancelled due to Japanese road system. Yeah. Oh, man. If there is an attack, you will be in jail. What for? Alright, what kind of a fucking comment is that? That's so weird. Dentsetsu says, I bet your life today. That is very unfortunate. Sav says, get off your ass and dance from Bav. Brother, Sav, I don't dance, alright? I don't dance. Unless it's to Bogan Babe, then I'll dance. I was literally in the room dancing for her before this stream began. And it was quite funny trying to make her laugh, and she's sitting there trying to hold it in. I'm just sitting there doing the dumbest fucking dance possible. Video Mode said, what if Rockstar just announced today that Trailer 3 and pre-orders will be open on Monday, 10 Eastern time? I think that'd be really cool. I'd be happy with that. There you go. Speaking of Lucia Caminos, here she is. How's your day, Bav? It's going good. Welcome on in. T-Burton says, Sav's trying to get us Bogan cake. That is so funny. Fox says, 500. Here's for the dance replacement. Nah, 500's not enough to get me to dance. I'm so sorry. I couldn't do it for 500. Fox says, I think the fake dono fooled him. I don't think you even got that far. 10 minutes to go, says Stein. Till what? Surely not 10 minutes. Tordo says, oh yeah, someone lost his house in real life after a bet since we didn't get trailer 3 today. Did they really? Display says, how did your hype meter go down to 48%? What did that? It started dropping down because Mr. Sav over here said, start refreshing in about 5 minutes. We got nothing, so he teased me a little bit. So it had to go down. Boys, we got to get that hype meter back up, all right? We do need to get the hype meter back up. Jiggle says, Bav, have you seen where IGN says GTA 6 won't break even? IGN probably reached out to Rockstar and said, hey guys, can we please have an early copy? Rockstar said, no, you cannot have an early copy. Have a good day. So then IGN said, GTA 6 is not going to break even. It's a horrible game. That's what I think would have happened. So, they're dumb. They're honestly dumb. Tordo says, Strauss said, summer marketing starts soon. It does, very, very soon. Display said, Sav brought us down a little bit. He did, didn't he? So, you boys need to get that hype meter back up. I don't even know how should we work out the hype level? How should we bring that back up? Is it like, do we get some emojis going on? Where's the hype? I feel like the chat's, it's falling behind, boys. Alright? It's dying. We've got 121 people in here. We did have 200 in here at some point. So, of course, we're on the decline right now. Like I said in the beginning, we're going to start off really strong, and then TGG is going to go live and all the other boys, and now it's all downhill from here, alright? So, I apologize that you guys are in this stream right now. Unlucky. Tordo, that's a good one. IGN, I know, I'm trying to say ignorance in that. Is that what you mean? IGN, I feel like there's a word in there that shouldn't have come out. IGN ignorance. I can't even try that. I know what you're trying to do there, Tordo. I couldn't get it out. And I ended up saying a bad word. Tordo says, and troll informer. That's a good one. 10 minutes until my coffee break. There you go, Robin. You need 38 more minutes until a coffee break. Oh, Sav, look at him. Sav's teasing me right now. Sav, don't do that. I can't sell out. Tordo says TGG is already live. Exactly. That's why everyone's dipping out. Trick says, my bad, Bav. I'll text chat and drive. No, don't do that, Tricks. All right. Sav said someone clip that. No, don't clip that. I'm getting cancelled now. All right. Clip that, says Fox. I'm cooked now. All right. You need the context in there, okay? You can clearly see that I'm trying to say something. Jerry says, give Bav the pass. Oh, my God. I didn't mean to do it, okay? And plus, it wasn't the exact word, alright? Tordo had stitched me up right there, okay? He has stitched me up with that one. I tried to say what Tordo written in chat and had butchered. It backfired. Hooligan dropped a bunch of eggplants. Get that eggplant dancing, Hooligan. Let's go. T-Burton says, as far as I'm concerned, we are 6 months out from release. I'm hyped regardless of what happens. 6 months is such a short amount of time, in all honesty. Zero Blitz says, got his ass. Brother. I'm fucked. Stein says, if Rockstar is still considering Surprise Factor, they may drop it on Saturday or Sunday. Yeah, blame the Romanian. That's what you get. I'm still trying to climb out from under the bus when you threw in a few minutes ago. Boys, can we put the hype meter up? Can we do it a little bit? There you go. Just a little smidge. It's like Dark Viper with that one moment where he said it while saying one of Lamar's lines. Did he really? I need to see that. Fox, if you got the clip for that, I need to see it. Tordo says you get the pass from me, by the way, Bab. Thank you, Tordo. He's cleared my name. Even though it wasn't my intent. Terrorizer says, what game are we waiting for? We are waiting for Battlefield 6 Season 3 to go live. If it hasn't already, because I don't keep up with that. But yeah, we're a Battlefield channel, and we're kind of just hanging out waiting for Battlefield news, to be honest with you. Entity Entertainer says, I know the landlord are going to be Ken Rosenberg's prototype when we all saw the last GTA 6 trailer. The landlord... Oh, I get you. Brian Hedder. Blessed John says, will GTA 6 pre-orders break servers? I don't think that's happened in years. What are your thoughts? Well, if any game is going to do it, it's going to be a Rockstar game. GTA especially. So I could definitely see that. Wasn't it Roblox? No, we're not a Roblox channel over here. We are strictly Battlefield 6 content only. I gotta stop being a dick. I'm sorry, alright? We are doing the countdown until Rockstar drop the first tweet of the day. I don't think anything's gonna happen today, alright? I need to be clear on that. I've said it at the beginning of the stream, throughout. I don't think we are gonna get a trailer today. Reverse psychology. But pre-orders are meant to be beginning, I guess, next week. Or that's when that dude's campaign was meant to begin. So I'm kind of hoping Rockstar drop them tonight. Let's hope. Anything says, I wonder if Florida Joker was ever successful. What happened to that dude? What happened to him? It's okay, tons of VTubers said it while playing GTA 5 story. Yeah, except the difference is they probably said it intentionally. T-Burton says, get it right, Bav, it's Half-Life 3 watch party. Wait, I thought this was a Power Wash Simulator channel. Al, unsubscribing, that is so funny. NC Entertainer says, yeah, Brian Guy, he said, can you get my checks? And it was a bit funny. Yeah, so, their relationship, obviously Jason lives in a house that he owns. I guess he's doing his shady work and maybe Brian's helping him, like, get on his feet and all that. So, I feel like that's how their relationship will be, but I don't think he's just going to be, you know, just a landlord, alright? I think there's going to be a lot more depth to him. Miami Joker got folded by Miami Batman. Is that real? That's hilarious if so. I like the Florida Joker. I thought the Florida Joker was something else. Is that what you're trying to say? Let me reposition on this chair. Torda says, what do you know, Bav? What do I know? What do you mean? Rockstar, I just read out Rockstar, but it's Sav. He's lying. He told me it's happening at 10 a.m. Bav has a Rockstar connection. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. There we go. And then that makes Torda thing make sense now. What do you know, Bav? Can't tell you. Animus says, I need 1,000 people to storm Rockstar Studio. Why are you doing that? You're just going to get the fucking game delayed. You're not helping by doing that, okay? Let them cook, man. Let them cook. It's coming out in November, alright? I bet Ladybug Gaga is in the trailer. Upper Robin says, all Bav plays is racing games. Exactly right. I love racing games. Can't get enough of them. Which is crazy. I love GTA's driving. You know, in open world games, I love cars. In racing games in particular, I don't like. I don't get it. I just don't understand it. It doesn't work for me. Fury says, Bav, when are you playing Repo again? That's a good question. If nothing happens tonight, I say tonight for me, it's today for you guys. If nothing happens in the next few hours, the next stream that Sav will be doing is, you know, just a regular old let's play some games day. You know, I'm pretty sure it's like meant to be the Freaky Fridays, but now we're kind of doing a bit of anything, Sav, right? And we're talking, and we have a game in mind that we could be playing. Not Repo, but Repo, again, would actually be a lot of fun. Sav and Bav are devs for Rockstar. Imagine that. I'm not that talented. Hey, even Sav says that's a terrible idea. Is Rockstar's drink related to the game company? That is funny. I had Bogan Babe ask me that the other day. She's like, she was like, I'm surprised that you don't drink Rockstar energy drinks. And I'm like, no, I only drink Gamer Subs, you know? And then she's like, yeah, but like Rockstar energy drinks and Rockstar games. I'm like, no, we're not drawing that connection there. That is so dumb. She thought she was onto something. Jerry says Subnautica 2. Gary, old Tommy Vercetti in trailer 3. That would be cool. I don't think we're going to see Tommy Vercetti himself, though. Entertainer says, like the Florida Joker can be a side quest in GTA 6 or GTA Online heist mission where you bust out the bald dude from prison. It would be funny, right? If the Florida Joker, you know, you've seen him in the news in the trailer. Imagine if Rockstar, because that dude tried to then sue Rockstar for his likeness. I wonder if he is cut from the game or he's still in it. But either way, if he is in it, I would love it if Rockstar milked that opportunity. And, well, not milk the opportunity, but obviously the Joker is trying to milk the opportunity of, you know, getting his little moment of fame. But if Rockstar done something funny with that and included it in the game, like quickly you wrote up some new lines for him or whatever, and made him look like an even bigger clown. I think that'd be funny. Fox sent the clip in Discord. Thank you very much, Fox. Where is it? Okay, Discord. Let's have a quick little look-see. Oh no, I just got tagged by Fury in that, the slip-up. That's a different thing. That's the one about the poo, that's so funny. Oh man. Alright, we had some people join the Discord server as well. Thank you guys for joining in. We also had someone leave. This dude walked in and left. What a fucking loser. Everyone, if people leave the Discord server, make sure you guys give them a middle finger on the way out, okay? Very, very important that we do that. Where'd you put it, Fox? I can't see it anywhere. Oh no, I see it. Wait, what? That was not the clip that I was thinking. Is that the right clip? I feel like it's not the right clip. Didn't you say that he was repeating a line that Lamar said? Assuming he said the N-word? Well, that's not the video I thought it was going to be. There we go. We got some more people joining the Discord. Welcome in, Thek Beats. Good to have you in here. We do need to start looking at new moderators very soon. And Blind Fury, I did just see your suggestion for who should be moderator. So not bad, not bad. I think it's an edit of him saying the N-word. That is the clip. Well, it's definitely not in that one. Thank you for sending that though. I appreciate that. Anything says rip to the best Joker, even Heath Ledger. Boys, what's Razor up to right now? Let's hit this. We'll send him that real quick so then he can come on stream. He hasn't been on stream since I've done the face reveal. I don't even think he knows that we've done it yet. It's funny. Video mode says there is going to be a bounty on that Florida Joker. Cardinals fans says, what do you think the myths and legends will be like in GTA 6 Pokemon? Well, in the leaks there was a thing about a man ape or a skunk ape or something like that. I did see something like that, so that'll be interesting. But honestly, I got no clue. I think we'll get like some like huge murder mystery thing, and it'll be like a reference to Dexter Morgan and all that sort of stuff. I think that'd be really cool. Toph says, can you ask one of the devs on SixHub to fix the frame analyzer? It keeps moving back and forth and bugging. Absolutely, Toph. I can do that right now. Good pickup. If you guys do have any issues with it, feel free to let us know, because we have the very best working on it and they fix it relatively quickly. Where is it? Let me send your comment to him. There we go. There we go. Alright. Initiate phase 2, says Gary. What is phase 2? I'm scared now. Heath Ledger is the GOAT. A goated Australian right there. Infinite Gaz says Joker is probably a once-off, so hopefully it's a mediocre fail character-wise. Exactly. I hope he doesn't get much airtime, to be honest, because he tried to milk the shit out of that, so it'd be funny if Rockstar just completely cut him like, oh, fuck you then, you're not in the game, you dickhead. Display says confirmed trailer 3 will say pre-order now on it. Confirmed. Where is he getting this from? Display, whoa. Where's he getting this from? Display. It's unlike you to. It's unlike that for you to freak out. Where have you got this from? I need to know now. If you're getting hyped up, surely you're looking at the right things, right? TGG has an insider. Is that what he's saying on his stream? I love it. I got like, you know, you guys in the chat right now, display, he's like a secret agent, alright? And he's been sent out from my stream to go and spy on TGG, see what he's talking about, and then come back, tell me, and then we've got a topic to talk about for the next 5 to 10 minutes. Developers of Rockstar India said they still have 2 to 3 months of work. Well, that's good because the game comes out in 6 months, so hopefully enough time for them to wrap up what they're doing, and then the game goes gold and they start stamping it on the disc, so that seems pretty good. Yeah, I need to see it. Try and get something for us to have a look at display, or even if it's something TGG's got, maybe you can get a timestamp. We can go have a look at his stream. Cardinals fan says, I'm hoping there will be some horror elements to GTA 6, like the countryside of the map. That would be really cool. Display says, so that means Monday probably. Oh man. It's happening, brother. It's happening. Fusion, welcome on in. Welcome. Alright. I kind of want to figure out where that was said. We got 24 minutes. Does that... You know what? I feel like that's worthy, right? That's worthy of bringing us up a little bit. I think, you know, pretty decently. 80%. Apparently you can enter shopping malls in GTA 6. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope at least one of them are enterable. You know the one thing... you know the one thing in GTA 6 that'll blow up when the internet drops? Lucia's feet. Oh my god. You know what? That's a very fair shout. I can already see it. Twitter is just flooded with pictures of Lucia's feet. I can see that happening. Jerry says, do you know about Neil the Seal? No, I don't. YOY says, whatever work left are just bug fixes since the rating already exists in the game. The content is complete. Exactly right. Jiggle says, use code BAB to get 10% off your next purchase of Gamer Subs at the checkout. Thank you very much, sir. Toph says, TGG was talking about the collector's edition. It's so funny seeing the wrong edition on there. Infinity Games says, I'm going to get the collector's edition ASAP. Just got paid. So if pre-orders really do start next week, I'm getting it then. What versions are you guys getting? I'm getting the most expensive one. Hands down. I'm doing it straight away. Does that mean I should have my wallet nearby? Because I got a somewhat new card, so I don't actually remember the code on it. I should do that. It seems that Monday will be the trailer. Today we should get an announcement, says Display. Stop, you're peaking the hype too much. He really is. Also, is anyone going to overtake Donnie's little shout out that he's got on the thing? I doubt we get Lucia's feet. It's not a Kojima game. Brother, we got Michael, Franklin, and Trevor's feet. I think we're going to get feet. Did we get Trevor's feet? I feel like I can't. No, yeah, we definitely did. Wonder if they added Clark and Bell in GTA 6 because we didn't see Vice City. We didn't see Vice City had that stuff. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just got pulled over for watching Bav. No, you didn't, Trix. No way. Oh my goodness, Trix. Trix just got pulled over while watching a Bav live stream. That's a first, man. That's a first. TGG repeated what we know, where it's going to say pre-order now after a trailer via Detective Seeds. We have to check that stuff out. Trevor woke up in random places. We've definitely seen his feet. Exactly. We've seen Trevor's third leg as well. My cousin Leslie Benzie says we will get something. There you go. Imagine if he really did know and just out of spite, he was like, yeah, they're planning on doing this. Just out of spite, he'd get in so much trouble, but imagine. Pulled over while watching Bav is peak. Boys, we need to start a GoFundMe to cover his fine, if he's got one. Tell the cop to let Trix off with a warning. Please, officer, please, let him go. It will be Bigfoot in GTA 6. Yeah, the real Bigfoot is actually Lucia. Toph says, old layout time. You guys want to go to the old layout? We can do that. We can do that. Resize the chat. Let me know, boys. Is it only Toph that wants to do it? Oh, so we can watch when you refresh. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Alright. Let's grab this chat box and let's shrink it down and we'll whack it in here. Just like that. Like this. Not bad? What does it look like when I go back? Oh! It works! I have no idea what's going with any of this stuff. 20 minutes to go. Alright, let me know if you guys want this layout or the other layout. We do have Rockstar's thing over here. I wonder what kind of cheat codes will exist in GTA 6. Red Dead 2 had a ton of codes compared to GTA 5. I hope that they don't cheap out on them. I really, really do love cheat codes in the games, especially GTA, man. I told this story once before. I went over to someone's house and they were playing GTA San Andreas and they were like, watch this. We're on top of Maze Bank. He jumps off. GTA San Andreas quickly spams a bunch of buttons and then he's flying a jetpack. You know, mid-air, he's done the jetpack cheat before he landed or hit the ground and died. But he'd done all of that, and I honestly thought he was just spamming random buttons and it was lucky. So then when I went home and I played my own version of San Andreas, I tried the same thing. I got on the top, jumped off, and I'm sitting there. I'm just bang, 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 bang. I'm like 6 years old, maybe 7 years old, and I couldn't get it to work. So I didn't even know fucking cheat codes existed at that stage. Get around the Hopium, Copium, Bav. Let's go. T. Warner says I got my first speeding ticket on New Year's Day this year. I got caught for speeding, but luckily he didn't see me destroy a Camaro and a Tesla 3 before he pulled out. Dude, I've had a few speeding fines. A few? No, I don't. No, I did. I got pulled over once for speeding, and the other ones were cameras that got me. The only time I've been pulled over for speeding, I was driving an absolute shitbox and it didn't have cruise control, and it was a very long drive, so I just put my foot flat down, and it was the fastest it could go. The speed limit on that road was 110, and flat foot got me 150 kilometers an hour. All right, I'm not doing miles. And then I seen a truck up ahead. It was raining a little bit, so I put my foot on the brakes. I slowed down. I got down to like 130, and then behind, tailgating the truck, was a highway patrol. And then the lights went on. I'm like, fuck, I'm so caught. And yeah, they pulled me over, and I got a fine, and I lost my license. So that was not fun, having to be driven around by people. All right, how many minutes we got? Oh, true. The timer's not on this one anymore. That kind of sucks, doesn't it? I need to... I'll do it for a future stream. I will work a way to be able to have a countdown on screen and have the desktop on screen so you guys can see all of it together. But I will be back really quickly. I won't be as long this time. And we'll play the screen. We'll play the screen. Mobsy says, Bav, the Gooner, let's go. It came from 10 watching to 104. Let's go. Mobsy, welcome in, brother. Always good to have you in here, man. Always good to have you in here. We've been doing really good with streams. We've gotten very, very lucky. Gary says, post feet photos to Discord so everyone can make sure your feet are okay. I'm not posting my feet. Grid actually done that recently. He got paid to show his feet, which was hilarious. I'll be back. Alright. I did just see beer of choice. Where is it? What do I like says beer of choice at the pub, Bev. Probably a Great Northern, to be honest. Because it doesn't... It's just... It tastes like water, man. You know? I don't know. I do like beer. Not too much. But Great Northerns are nice. Carlton Dry as well, actually. Carlton Dry was my favourite for a very long time. I did like that. Especially at the footy. It was really good drinking that shit at the footy. NC Entertainer says the background music is like GTA Online's intro. Yeah, I like White Bat. It's really good. Carly, welcome on in. Feet, what have I walked into? We were talking about feet pics, is what everyone was chatting about. Sav says, what happened? Nothing happened right now. The boys wanted me to switch back to this setup, so we've done that. But look at the viewers, boys. Now we're on 100. What has happened? Or maybe that was because I did do the BRO back screen. That's fair. True, the whole reason for me going was to quickly check what everyone was talking about with the the pre-orders and stuff on Detective Seeds, so I do kind of want to check that out. Maybe I can check that on stream. Bav, for the timer, all you need to do is take away the days on the current timer. Yeah, that is true, but I wouldn't be able to get it to go again, you know? That's why the other window does look a lot nicer, but we're doing this so we can see the screen real quick. I'm just going to put this up here. I want to search up Detective Seeds really quickly. Detective Seeds. Alright, has he said anything? No, he hasn't. He hasn't said anything new. What about TGG? Has he said anything? Even though he's live. Do you guys have Twisted Teas in Australia? I have no idea what a Twisted Tea is. I come back and everything looks different. See, now Sav's pissed off. Alright, alright, alright. We're back, we're back, we're back. Alright. TGG's stuff says today's the day. In my opinion, that is so funny. He's got to put the little warning in there so he doesn't get in trouble. YouTube's AI just told me... No, I did read that earlier today. That was quite funny. Alright, we're getting there. 15 more minutes to go, lads. 15 more minutes. Trailer 3 should be out in 15 minutes, if not later today, says Tordo. We're about to find out, man. TGG is talking to an insider right now, and they said pre-orders will drop with a trailer, apparently. Okay, okay. Is it legitimate? Sam just sent me that meme. That's funny. All right. What's everyone saying? All right. Back to this. I just want to give Rockstar my $500, says Display. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Don't worry about sending Rockstar $500. They have enough money, okay? The game that they're working on costs them, over $2 billion. Over $3 billion, apparently. So, I don't think they need the $500 Display. If you want somewhere to put that, you can feel free to leave it right here, and I won't say anything. Alright? No, I'm joking. MH Health Fitness says, just taking a poop break from, what have I done? This is my fault, right? From Forza Horizon 6 and wondered if there's any GTA 6 news. Well, welcome into the Hopium stream, brother. Hopefully something does happen very soon. Oh, boys, what have we done? 89 people. We need to send out the stream to absolutely everyone. Reel them back in, okay? If anyone else is streaming, steal everyone, alright? Everyone get back in here right now. Display says collectors is like, what, $200? And then digital is, yeah, look, fair enough. No, save your money. You need your money for buying this game potentially very soon. Twisted Teas are the easiest thing to drink and not feel terrible the next morning. I've never heard of them. You'd have to drop that in the Discord or something so I do remember. Hopefully they taste good because I'm scared to try new things. Where's the red meat, Strauss, says Tordai. T. Warner says, from your bathroom story yesterday, driving story today, brother, you sound like a GTA character. Dude, I got stories, okay? I've got stories on stories. Alright? Buffalo says, honestly would take another Strauss selfie over GTA 6. Dude, he's aura farming with the photos that he keeps getting. MCT thinks we get something today. TGG thinks not. Okay. I thought you guys were just saying TGG saying possibly something. Trick says, I'll post it in Discord after work. Thank you very much. I'll check that out. Twisted Teas. Oh, here we go. Twisted Teas, alcoholic teas, which have different flavors like peach, half and half, raspberry, original, etc. I gotta be honest, I don't drink that much alcohol. I really don't. When was the last time I drank? I think it was probably a couple months ago. I had maybe 3 drinks with the footy, and that was it. Something like that. I used to drink a lot back in my early 20s, but as I've gotten older, it's just not fun to kind of have headaches and all that. Grid's in here. He's dropping a love heart. Thank you very much, Grid. Welcome in, man. Welcome in. Is everyone else live right now? Is everyone else live? Jiggle says 11 minutes. Boys, we need to get that Hopium level up, alright? We're only at 80%. We need to try and boost it up, alright? Go and get your friends in here. Get your mums, get your dads, get your dogs out. We got the dog in the back, alright? Is that what it's going to take? There she is. She's still sleeping right there. She's having a snooze on the couch. Trick says they're only 5%. Good casual drink, but you can get hammered and feel fine the next day. That's pretty good then. Tortoise dropped a link for me. Discord admin is active on mobile. That opened really strangely. Tortoise trying to hack me right now, boys. Who's that by? Videotech by Ben. Let's have a look at it and see what he's doing. Wait, what did you send? Discord admin is active on mobile. Tordo, when I click that link, it doesn't open. Potato Lord says, let's go trailer 3. Kingsy, welcome on in, man. Oh my god, guys, I finally got some sleep last night. How we doing? I'm doing good, man. Welcome into the stream. Twisted Teas, alcohol without the headache and stomach problems. That's crazy. I should check it out. I thought you guys were meaning just like a regular tea, which I'm not that big on tea. That said, if we got tea bags, I wouldn't mind having a cup of tea. It's been a long time. I remember watching that episode of Futurama. I'm pretty sure they done it with coffees, but Fry was having 100 cups of coffee, and then he was like, I don't know, I can't remember the exact episode, but he had 100 cups of coffee, and he was just turning like beast mode, man. Future... How the hell do you even spell Futurama? 100 cups of coffee episode. Yeah, he had 100 cups of coffee, and he was just going crazy. And I'm like, well, I'm not going to drink 100 cups of coffee, because that's crazy, but I would try and do 100 things of tea, because at the store, you can buy a box of 100 tea bags. I'm like, alright, I'm going to consume all of these by myself. I didn't do it all in one day, just to put that out there. I didn't do that in one day. But that took me like a month, and I didn't let anyone else have any tea from that tea box, which was funny. Dark Code Ghost Sniper says, I think it'll be like Red Dead 2 did. Imagine if story mode has 2-player co-op. I doubt it would be, but peak. No, I agree, T-Warner, that'd be sick. Jeff says, hello from the US of A. Welcome in, Jeff. Good to have you in here. Y says, Grid, you gotta do one more Hopium stream Monday if it's not today. Don't let the hope die out. Well, if he does, everyone come here. Snapple Peach Tea. We need to believe, says Ninja Freak. That's what I'm talking about, boys. That's the hope we need. Oh, I need to burp again. Does that mean we can turn this up? We've got 120 people in here. Let's get the hype level going up. And if anyone wants to have a custom message written out on here, please let me know, alright? Mini G59 says, please God, I pray for this day to be the day we get something. Let's hope so, man. Let's hope so. 100 cups of coffee equals Nirvana according to Futurama. Exactly, that's right. I watched it so long ago, man. JJ says, I ain't gonna lie, I'm getting tired of this waiting game, but I know it's gonna be worth it. No, JJ, I feel like that drops us down on the Hopium. If you're getting tired, we gotta drop it down a smidge. Look at that, he's dropped us down by 2 points. What have we done? Cannon, welcome on in, man. Cannon, for those of you who don't know, he is the guru behind SixHub. He says, hey, whoever had the issues with the frame analyzer, it does that to load to get the keyframes. I'll look into stopping it from doing that. There you go. See that? That's the kind of support you guys need. And, you know, the backing behind this project. There's an issue, you're not waiting months for it to be fixed. You're not waiting weeks. This dude responds in minutes. It's crazy. D-Slick says, shout out please. D-Slick, I could get your name on screen, alright? That's what I could do, alright? But it's going to cost you, alright? This is a very premium space right here, okay? Don has dropped... How much has he dropped this stream? $350, I think it was? I'm counting it. Obviously, I'm not expecting anyone to drop $350 again. Don has dropped 100 there, 50 there. I feel like he dropped another 100 somewhere. No, he dropped to 200. Why is that not sure? Oh, because it's still at the top. $350 is how much he's dropped. That is just insane. Lego Batman is going to save my mental from GTA 6. I'm not going to lie. Came here for GTA 6. Stayed up for the Twisted Tea hype. Dude, I'm learning about it, right? T Warner says, what are your favorite snacks, Bav? Ooh. I don't know. I really have been liking beef jerky. I've been liking that. The teriyaki flavored ones of that. That's really good. Tim Tams are really nice when they are not, full price and they're half price. I'll go and get some of those. They're nice. What else for snacks, man? What else for snacks? I don't even know. I'm trying to think. Like, if I were to eat some chocolates, not really as a snack, but chocolates, I like, what's that one? Marvelous Creations. They're really good. I do like them. No, Tordai, what are you doing? You can't tell people that other people are streaming, alright? No one else is live, okay, boys? It's only Bogan Bav. I don't know where everyone else is. No one else is live. Even TGG, he's not live right now. Don't leave the stream, guys. You won't find anyone else live streaming GTA 6 news right now, okay? This is the only channel that is live. Don't do it. Don't leave me. Oh, Torda is trying to bring the meter down, okay? He's trying to bring the meter down. But there are a lot of people in here right now, so I think that brings it up. 89%. How we feeling, boys? Gary says, I refreshed the main screen and trailer 2 was there. Dude, we are 5 minutes away. Less than 5 minutes away. Funyuns. Sav, what's a Funyun? NT says, we support you, man. Thank you very much, NT. I appreciate you, man. Gary, I see your message as well. Dropping all the big dogs in here. Sauco. Is that what that means? Sauco means otter. Because it's auto-corrected to otter. That is so funny. I never knew that. Sauco, TGG, MCT, Bogey. Streaming, my man. The goats on there. That's all you need. That's all you need. Haley says, I think today they'll say when trailer 3 is coming out. Probably in a couple days. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. Let's hope we're 5 minutes away, boys. Let's check their Discord thingo. Raph says there are 20 YouTubers. No, there's 0 YouTubers, alright? It's just me. It's just me. JJ says, I'm always here, Bav, and you know this, man. See, JJ, you're a real one. Chili says, predicting PS Store will have a light crash when pre-orders drop. I feel like they will, man. I feel like they will. Let's go, says Potato Lord. Alright, real quick. I need the consensus, boys. Are we going with this camera? Or are we going with this camera? Which would have Rockstar Games up like this. Let me know. No, I feel like this one. Let's rock with the new one. Let's rock with the new one. Buffalo and Raph saying lol. I'm telling you, boys, no one else is live but me, okay? Don't go thinking about other people. Unless you got multiple monitors, then of course, support the boys. But until then, don't support the boys. That's so bad. That's so bad. I don't mind what you guys do. Minnie says, it's now or never. Please, Rockstar, okay? That song that just played was a banger, and I kind of wish it kept going. Mr. Beast is doing a... Imagine if that cheeky little cunt fucking done a Hopium stream for GTA 6. Oh my god, I'd actually be pissed off. I would be so angry. Anything says, only leave the stream to listen to Glamorous by Fergie. Alright, let's pull this up. Display capture. Boom, boom. Let's put this on screen real quick. Shrink it down, shrink it down. And what we could do, actually, we could just make it look like Twitter, right? Like this. Oh shit, what have I done? There we go, and we could probably just get rid of that too. Alright. This is going to take over chat for just a little bit, boys. We're so unorganized here. How unprofessional. Alright, we'll let that sit there, just like this for now. Alright, we are less than 1 minute away. How are we feeling? TGG's got the hype music on. Maybe that's what we should do for the next hour. Are we going for another hour after this? Because I think we are. Tordo says Mr. Beast is not live. I checked. No, imagine if he was, man. Imagine if he was. Alright, here we go, lads. Here we go. I'm just going to start hitting the refreshes right now. Roundtable is going to be dope on Tuesday. Let's hope it's on Tuesday, alright? Let's hope. Dun 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 dun. MCT has the music on too. Does he really? Oh my god, I'm missing out. Okay, we'll do that for the next hour. Alright, lads. It's too late to do it now. Come on, Rockstar. Come on, Rockstar. Don't stop refreshing, says Tordo. Alright. We don't even get a chance for the page to load. No, I need to relax for a second. I need to relax for a second. I got Mr. Beast phobia, says Blind Fury. Okay. There you go. There you go, boys. Oh my goodness. There you go. They've just doubled down with a bit of GTA Online right there. What is that? What is that? What is that, Rockstar? Oh my goodness. That's just killed the hype. That's just killed the hype. They tweeted GTA Online, says Tordo. Community race series. T Warner says, I'm gonna get breakfast after this, but we'll rejoin in about 20 minutes. No worries, brother. You take your time. Alright. The hour begins again. Alright. Check any dates in the post, says Tordo. I'm pretty sure, just it links the exact same Newswire post as yesterday's post, man. You see the link ends in CA00. This one, CA00. It's the exact same Newswire post. So nothing new on there. One more hour. Trust it, says display. Are we pushing it through? We're pushing it through, boys. Dark Code says, told you, not coming today. Brother, I don't even think I ever said it was coming today. I'm just hoping. Alright? I'm just hoping. Okay. Let's get the display out of here and we can bring the chat box back. Chat box is reset. That looks weird. Jiggles is allowed to swear. YouTube's eased up on the things that they hide. That's so funny. I don't mind it. We push, says Toph. Watch it hit at midnight. Well, that was technically midnight for me. T Warner says, actually, I can just watch you in the car. Let's go, man. No, actually, do not do that, alright? Don't do that because, who was it just earlier that just got pulled over by the police? I feel bad now that I've just forgotten that. Was it Trix? I think it was Trix that just got pulled over. Don't do that. They said marketing only starts on Monday. Who said that, though? Oh, no, the Best Buy deal. Hoping and coping, says Jerry. Exactly, that's what we're doing. What's happening? We are hoping and coping. Captain Glax in here. Welcome on in. Welcome to the Hopium stream. I think Don's 200 donation is about to fall off the screen as well. That's going to kill the hype completely, lads. We're at 10% right now. If that disappears, the pretty colors are leaving the screen. Eric says, come on guys, the trailer 3 is coming June 23rd during the marketing of GTA 6. That's when we'll get the trailer, when we're getting nothing. We're getting nothing in May. We're getting pre-orders next week, brother. We are getting a trailer before then. We have the earnings call. It's not coming in June. If it comes in June, that's fucked. But, it's not coming in June, alright? It can't. Oh, Trick says, get a load of this guy. Doesn't know what Hopium is. Exactly. We need to have that Hopium, alright? We need to get that meter back up, lads. That's what we need to do. I feel like it's coffee time. Gamer Sups, don't get me wrong. Fantastic. I do love it, but it is getting a little bit chilly. And a nice warm drink I need to heal the soul. Buffalo says, I was a minute on stream and fast forward it to it being GTA Online. Exactly, man. It's a GTA Online post. That was unexpected. Al Rockstar unsubbing, says Fury. Captain Glack, hopefully you're doing well as well. That feels weird. Doing well as well. Hopefully you're doing good as well, man. Good to have you in here as always. Potato Lord says push. Alright, we are pushing, lads. We are pushing. Oh no, it's fallen off screen now. Donnie's thing has fallen off stream. I think that means we're gonna drop it down a bit. Oh man, that's just went to 6%. Alright, what should we chuck in for the new message, lads? Or do I just hit refresh? There we go. We're back to the beginning. If anyone wants their message put on there, you know what to do. Let me know. Let me know and we'll chuck it on there. Guys, what makes you think trailer 3 is today? Brother, no one thinks it's today. We're hoping it's today, alright? We're hoping it's every single day that goes by. That's what Hopium is. But I will be right back. I have a Hopium addiction, says Potato Lord. Brother, I think I do too. I think I do too. Newman says maybe it's on Saturday or Sunday. Very strange. I don't feel like they're going to be doing it on a weekend. I don't think they've ever posted something on a weekend that big, right? T-Burton says, we know pre-orders coming Mondays, so expect a trailer either today or Monday. There you go. T-Burton, you need to take over, man. Jerry says, imagine Don sends another. I mean, I think that's the only way people can get on there. Don's kind of set the bar. You know, obviously I'm not going to make someone drop as much as he has, but if anyone wants something, feel free to drop your donor with whatever you want written, and we will put that on there. Unless someone overtakes you. Of course, Don's one is the rare occasion where it's something massive that I don't want people to be competing over. Don't do that for me, alright? But I think that's what we'll do it for. Whoever gets on there, whoever donates can go on that thing. But I'm going to go turn the kettle on like a good boy because I need a coffee. So I'm going to mute the mic and you guys can see. I'm going to hide the chat box and you can see the big fat dog behind, alright? That's what you guys can look at. And we'll be back. Okay. Is that back? I didn't even mute the mic. I thought I did. Bav, it's okay. Don't cry. No, I'm crying. All right. Where's the hype? Oh, the hype meter's reset to 0. That's... I didn't know it went that far back. I heard the sniffle. He's crying. It probably was the dogs doing their little sneezes because they always do that every single time they get up without fail. No, I'm joking. I was underneath the desk actually crying. Grid ended his stream, says Ghost Hunter. Dude, have we all lost to Hopium? Bab's camouflage, you can't see him, but he's there, blended into the background. Am I making a mistake by going one more hour? I feel like today is definitely written off, and I wasn't expecting anything. But you guys want me to push on, right? So we're pushing on at least one more hour. 50 minutes. Tordo, there's no subliminal messaging if there's a coincidence. It's just someone at Rockstar making jokes. And 56 on a car. I'm actually happy it's going to be Monday at 10 Eastern Time or Tuesday at the worst. He's back. I'm not sad anymore, says Jerry. Welcome, welcome. They're going to be trolling us. Nah, push, Bav. I need something to listen to. Let's go, Tricks. Alright. I have just boiled the kettle as well. I got to make myself a coffee whenever that's ready. It shouldn't be too much longer. Oh, Grid says, all my Hopium is drained. I give up, man. No Grid, no Grid, no Grid. You can't do that, alright? Boys, we need to hype him up a little bit, alright? We need to get the Hopium thing up a little bit, alright? Let's go 6%, right? We're pretty drained, but it needs to go up. Here we go. We'll set that. We will set that. Someone cheer Grid up. Sav says, I had to step away. Why are we upset? Rockstar ended up posting for the first time today, Sav, and it was just their newswire that they posted yesterday. It is just another post from that. So nothing new at this moment. It is all the exact same stuff. What do we got? Fury says, what is that? What has Fury posted? That is hilarious, Fury. That is hilarious. That is so funny. It's still such an adjustment to like boot up Twitter and see that Fury has turned me into a screenshot or a clip like this. I'm like, dude, what the fuck? That's me? Because I'm still adjusting to the face reveal. But it is quite funny. Sav says, we're down because they didn't drop at 10. You guys, lol. You guys, I know, Sav, alright? We need to build that Hopium up, alright? Everyone in chat is deflated. I don't know how to pull their heads in, alright? Tordai says, see you Monday. Is Tordai leaving? See, Tordai's out. Who posted? Share a link. John says, if the pre-orders go live, then the Xbox servers are going to crash. No question. Dude, I think Xbox servers are good. PlayStation's what you got to worry about. On Xbox, probably got about 100 people that will pre-order it compared to the hundreds of thousands on the PlayStation. That's coming from an Xbox main guy. Yeah, all right. Newman says, do you think it's coming today? Honestly, no. I don't think it's coming today. I think today's been written off. They need Twisted Tea, they do. Fury says, I'll turn you all into memes on Twitter. Look, someone's got to do it, Fury. Someone's got to do it. Man, play some games. Play some GTA games on the live stream. See, when I do that, people click off the stream, alright? They click off the stream, so I can't. Alright? I've tried it in the past, and it's never a good idea. You know, it sounds like a good idea, you know? Let's play games until something happens. I do that, and no one tunes in. I put my face on here, people come on in. Sav says, wake up, trailer 3 could drop at any moment. Why the hell are people whining? Is Sav... Boys, you know what, Sav? I'll put you up to 15% for that one. Rockstar follows patterns anytime today. Anytime, not today. I don't know, though. We'll see. Maybe they'll give us a trailer later today or tomorrow. I still believe, though. I like Spicy Sav. Dude, he doesn't swear often, does he? He doesn't swear often. So it's serious. Sorry, folks. Leslie was wrong. I'm dealing with him. Please deal with him, alright? Don't let him make another game. Newman says, I like you. Thank you, Newman. Thank you. Welcome to the channel, alright? Welcome to the Boganeers. Trick says, read my last comment. Tricks. Hopefully it's this one. No point in losing hope, boys. Have you all forgotten? We are going to play GTA 6 this year. So far we are going to be playing it this year, alright? But if they keep doing this and not posting anything, that makes me fucking concerned, alright? Hooligan says, Boner Man, react to Pine Gap in the meantime. Oh my god. That Pine Gap stuff again. Sav says, I'm going to laugh at all of you if they drop trailer 3 today. Yeah, you know what, Sav? And we're going to laugh at you if it doesn't, okay? Sav, please talk to Rockstar, says Buffalo. Sav, you gotta do it, man. Alright, you gotta call him up. Get on your contact right now. Circo Loco in 45 minutes. I'm feeling that too. Oi, if it was as good as their last song, I'm fine with it. Potato Lord, everyone, what area are you most excited for? I'm excited for Mount Caliga. Dude, if you're excited for these areas, you need to check out Sav's videos, alright? He's floating around in chat right now, but he made a video about Caliga, and it's I need to burp. It's a very nice video, and he's got some more videos coming out as well. He's done Ambrosia. That is his latest video. I'm pretty sure it's members only right now, but it's coming very soon, so stay tuned for that stuff. Nah, Bogan, we're getting it. I can feel it in the air, says Trix. Trix, I hope you're right. Okay, I hope you are right. For everyone in this chat's sanity, I hope you're right. They post 2 more times today, says Torday. Yeah, except I feel like if, you know, they've posted what they've just posted, if they post something that's not GTA 6, I feel like the day's written off, personally. But you guys are trying to get the Hopium back in here, alright? Alright, Grid has left, so there's no point even having that thing up. He's absolutely broken my heart right now. There we go, we'll set that back again. Rockstar moves in mysterious ways. Jiggles is upset. Ambrosia video will be live as soon as your stream ends. Look at that. What if I don't end the stream? What if I just keep going? I got the dummy battery now, Sav. I can keep going. I can stream for a lot longer now. John says the servers won't be able to handle it. Everyone's going to pre-order the game at once. Absolutely they will, man. Ambrosia video is so well done, pointing out things I didn't know, says Buffalo. See, these are the type of videos Sav needs to keep making, alright? I need to see more of them. I haven't watched it yet, but maybe after, no, maybe not even after this stream. I should be sleeping after this stream, that's what I should do. So is it even a smart idea to go make the coffee? Because I thought about it, but I'm not sure. 24-hour stream when, says Blind Fury. See, a good friend of mine, Vinewood Motors, he does 24-hour live streams, but he does them for charity, and I think that's such a really cool thing, what he does. He raises money for controllers and stuff like that to be able to make gaming accessible for, you know, people with disabilities and things that make it hard for you to play games. So that's a really good cause, and I kind of do want to do that as well. If I were to do a 24-hour stream, I feel like I should use the platform that I've got to make something like that. And, you know, with the connections that I got in this, you know, me, Sav, and between us, you know, we've got, you know, somewhat access to all these other creators. It'd be really, really cool to have everyone hop on and plan out a 24-hour stream, and then like every hour or a couple of hours, we've got a new series of creators coming in onto the stream as like a special guest, and that way we've got entertainment for the whole 24 hours basically. I'll slowly start getting more and more tired, so it'll be horrible. But I think that would be really cool to just kind of have these creators pop in and, you know, 24-hour stream. That'd be a lot of fun. Fury says, W Vinewood Motors, I love that guy. Dude, me and him, we go way back right now. Probably over 10 years at this point. If we had have been on the same platform, I think we would have been a lot closer. He was on PlayStation, I was on Xbox. I did end up playing a little bit with him, but you know, being him on the PlayStation, I never really liked that console. That said, I'm going to be getting GTA 6 on the PlayStation now. Sav says, Bav, can we see your toes? Brother, you got to pay me for that, alright? Grid got convinced. Who paid for it? Someone paid Grid to reveal his feet, and he posted them on Twitter and said someone paid for this. That was crazy. Sav says, I'll jump in. Exactly. I think that'd be a lot of fun. And it's kind of like a roundtable that goes for 24 hours, but it's like one guest at a time or a couple at a time. Vinewood Motors, he does a GTA Online session for the whole thing, so he's got game modes and events planned out. I could do a little bit of that too, or just some regular Let's Talks where I would just kick back a little bit and just hang out. I think that'd be fun too. JJ says, I love that, Bav. You're cool as fuck. Thank you very much, JJ. I appreciate you, man. Being able to watch Bav all day at work would be amazing. It would be fun. I would be very tired from that. The longest stream I'd done was the Mafia stream. I streamed for 11 and a half hours completing Mafia, the old country, in one sitting. It was just good to go, you know, except for toilet breaks and whatnot. But that was a long game, and I was so tired at the end of that. Morgan's got W Grid. Where is Grid? He's disappeared, Morgan. Take care, Jiggles. Thanks for tuning in, man. Potato Lord says that stream would be bussin'. It would be. It would be a lot of fun to do that. A lot of things to think about, but I'd love to do that at some point. YY says, I've been sitting here for 18 minutes deflated for some reason. I know we have Monday, but man, I really wanted something today. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Alright, it's not over yet. Alright, Sav's been trying to put some hope back into me. So I gotta do it to you, alright? Hold on, we'll push it out for another 40 minutes. We'll see what they post. Today is not completely written off, okay? So we're gonna see. All right, we're gonna see. Don't get down, says Sav. Exactly, all right? At the end of the day, the game's not delayed. If it was, I feel like they would have posted about it at least by now, all right? If it is delayed, that's fucked. But I don't think it is. You got the rumors of the pre-orders. Sorry, not really rumors, it's kind of confirmed. The pre-orders that are meant to be starting next week, and all that other stuff that's going on. So the game's basically locked in. I don't think it's going to be getting delayed. So we are going to be playing it. It is annoying that Rockstar keep pushing back this trailer, and we go so long without actually knowing like what's happening with the game. It sucks. But you know, at the end of the day, if you need a break, man, you do go outside, try and enjoy whatever you can. I semi-regularly like to go out and, you know, go and get some fresh air. I'll take the dog out for a walk or something, touch some grass, go on a walk, just get some fresh air into your lungs, all right? Because I do get that way sometimes, you know. After the Hopium stream I done the other day, I was like, damn, I was really expecting something to drop on the 12th. Nothing did. And I was like, damn, this fucking sucks. So, no, it's important to look after yourself. So definitely go outside, touch grass. I know it's a meme that everyone says that, but honestly, it is good. All right. Game's not delayed. That's all we need to worry about. We will get a trailer very soon. The world keeps rolling. If not today, just pixels on a screen. As a wise English bogan said. Exactly. Pixels on a screen. JK Walker's back on in. Let's go. Coming from Wilmac stream. Has Wilmac just ended? Welcome into the stream. Welcome back. What's up, Mr. Bogenbav and Sav, and hi everyone. You guys are the goats, still covering, still pushing on. I'm with you. I just think I need to get a pick me up real quick. I'm gonna go grab an energy drink. Go and grab yourself some gamer subs. Use my code, alright? Sav says, guys, remember, it's late for Bav. He already has to go night soon. We're just getting started here in the US. Exactly. And if something does happen, me and Sav have exchanged our contact information, so he can he's going to be waking me up in the middle of the night if something happens. And then I'll be back on here and we'll be making content. Let's hope that is the case. Let's hope that they drop it while I'm awake. That would be preferable, but you know. Talk of Authority says, what if 45 means in 45 minutes? That's crazy. Yeah, stocks closed today. Should I make that coffee? I don't know if I should make that coffee, because I think we'll only go for the 37 minutes. And that's it. Yeah, I normally don't get bummed out over these things, but I don't know why that 10 a.m. post hit me. No, I do it. It happens to me so much, man. Like, I have to genuinely step away from this stuff because, you know, I got to remind myself it is a game. But it is a game that I'm putting a lot of faith into for the YouTube career and all that I've got going on. And it does weigh on the mind a little bit. You know, some of these Hopium streams I go into not thinking that, yes, something's going to happen today. But, you know, more so just going in and managing expectations. It's good to be here, fun for the hype. You know, you got other people to talk to, and that's, you know, that's what I'm doing here. You guys say no coffee, it's probably a good idea. It's a good idea, especially if I have to sleep in 37 minutes. After this hour, unless I should push it, but you guys really got to get that hype meter up there. But, you know, you just got to remind yourself, the game in its current state is not delayed. Alright, it's not delayed, it is coming. It's just frustrating with what Rockstar are doing. So I understand the getting a bit bummed out by it. Tordai says, when did GTA 5 pre-orders get announced? What time? I am not too sure, to be honest, Tordai. Savage Gamer, welcome on in. I'm hyped for trailer 2, but Rockstar moves quietly, so you never know their next move. Brother, if you want to watch trailer 2, absolutely go for it. Alright, Savage? Rockstar remains unpredictable, as always. If you need something to fill the void till GTA 6, the hit game Forza Horizon 6 will keep you occupied. The Tim stamp of approval, says T Warner. Let's go, Tim. YY says, I'm holding out for 11. I still believe, to the credit of 11, I do know a lot of games don't do pre-orders until then, so we'll see. 135 likes is crazy, says JK Walker. Thank you guys very much for supporting the stream. If you guys haven't already, feel free to hit that like button and subscribe if you guys haven't already. Push the hype, says Sav. Here we go. Look, he's doing it. Boys, I think we can see that happening in real time. Look at that go up there. Oh my goodness. I didn't just manually move that myself. WSav comments. Look at him. He's hyping us up. Guys, we are 27 weeks away from playing the greatest game ever made. We waited 10 plus years. What's another 100? That's a big number, Sab. What's another 189 days? Not to mention, we are going to get a ton of info within days. Exactly right. Look at this guy. He should be a motivational speaker or something. That's why he's a good salesman, all right? He convinced me to get a face cam much earlier than I wanted to. Issy does it. Welcome in. Good to have you back in here. I'm loving Forza Horizon 6 so far. Not bad, man. If it's on Game Pass, like Display was saying earlier, I might get it on Game Pass because I'm pretty sure I've got Game Pass Ultimate. I can't remember anymore. Hopium, let's go, boys. Potato Lord, thank you and thank you, Bav and Sab, for taking the time to chill with us. You guys are awesome. Keep it up. Thank you very much, Potato Lord. Thank you for taking the time to hang out in the stream, man. All right, you guys don't have to be in the stream. There's other YouTubers out there streaming, but you've chosen to be in here, so thank you, man. Newman says, I asked you about when is GTA 6 going to be available in Fat PS5. You say, right. What that means, don't anger. Newman, I asked you about when is GTA 6 going to be available in Fat GTA 5. You say, right, what that means, don't anger. What? I'm confused by what you mean, brother. I'm confused. GTA 6, it's coming November 19th, 2026. Pre-orders are expected to begin, or at least be known by Monday. We're just kind of hoping that there's going to be an announcement beforehand, but that's not guaranteed, of course. If you are down right now, it's because you are choosing to be. I'm more excited now than I have been in months, says Sav. There you go. He always finds a way to be positive. Hooligan says, I second that, Morgan. Hang on. It's been over a year of a drought. It's hard to be excited at this point. It is kind of hard, being this long into a drought. But things are picking up, alright? The pre-order information, we should literally be hearing about within days. If it's not today, it should surely be happening by Monday. That's when that dude's campaign was meant to go live. So, how can that dude have a campaign and be told, hey, promote GTA 6 pre-orders if the pre-orders aren't a thing, Sav sending W's. Look at you. Sav, don't go saying that because everyone else is saying, oh, God. Is that literally a thing now? Is that what people do for W? It's kind of funny, actually. I don't mind that. I feel like that's only started today. So it's going to be available in my PS5. I live in United Arab Emirates. Is it going to be available in your area? Is that what you're trying to get at? I don't know, actually. If it is, I reckon it'll be heavily modified. I'm pretty sure you've got very strict restrictions over there. They're not as cool as you guys, says Potato Lord. My man, thank you very much, man. It's still killing me, but it's pushing. It's still killing me, but still pushing as always. Might stream Bully today. We'll see. Buffalo. Newman's heading out. Take care, Newman. Thanks for for hanging out in here. YY says, I think Newman meant to ask when you think the pre-orders in UAE. I think it auto-corrected to fat. Oh, I thought he was genuinely meaning like a fat PlayStation. I don't know. Oh man, I feel kind of fucking rude now. I'm sorry, Newman. I do apologize. I know he's just left. Imagine I've just pissed him off and he's like, what the fuck's he talking about? Fat PS5. And I've pissed him off and he's just left the stream. Yeah, I guess. Let's hope they start next week. Alright, let's hope they start next week. Morgan says, be right back. I'm going to rewatch the trailers. That's a good idea. Rewatching the trailers is a good way to do it. Sav says, who's going to tell him? Tell me what? Yeah, see, T-Burton doesn't even know what you're talking about. Buffalo, I'm a little bit down, but the hype will increase as we get closer to Monday. Exactly right. We're also 30 minutes away until their next potential post. So we're going to see. I got the podium car, says JK Walker. There you go. What car is it this week? Sav, are you on live if they release, says Hooligan? Oh, he's deleted it. Hopefully Sav does. Alright. Newman says it's okay, so I apologize, alright? I'm sorry. Any news today, says Zenny. Zenny, welcome on in, man. We're hoping so, but I think I've written off today. But by Monday, absolutely. Like to what I said there. Let's hope it's Monday. Oh, man. Coffee. I really want coffee, bro. Good. Best mine. Welcome on in, man. Will GTA 6 pre-orders release today? I don't think today. Going off of what Rockstar have just posted on their Twitter, I don't think it's going to be today. I think we're kind of looking at Monday, to be honest. No Billy post, says Talk of Authority. Don't stress about Billy. They do not operate on any kind of schedule. And they have been pretty far behind in the past. So don't stress about Billy. Literally last week, I think it was, they were like 2 posts behind, so don't listen to it. Potato Lord says, show us your toes. You're going to have to do better than that, brother. Sav says, I'm not going live until 8:30 Eastern time tonight. Unless we get a trailer, then I'll be live within minutes. I'm all set up and ready to go at a moment's notice. There you are, Sav. Very nice. It's the Morgan. Is that how you say it, the Morgan? I don't know if it looks cool. It's got a cart wrap on it. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, now the Pro is $900. The Pro just went up in prices as well, didn't it? What was it previously? I don't know about in American. I just remember when I got my Pro, I traded my old PS5 as well, so I got it a little bit cheaper. Hey, Trix has just become a member of the Boganeers. Thank you very much, man. I appreciate you, and welcome in. Welcome in. Look at that. You know what? I think that moves our meter. Alright, let's do this. Do you reckon that's enough room? There we go. Trix can be on the leaderboards. Here we go. Leaderboards? I don't even know. We're calling it leaderboard now. W Trix, thankfully you didn't have to use money on a speeding ticket. True. No, I was meaning search it up in the search bar of Google. Wait, what? Oh. No, you go into Google if you want. Why am I going to Google it? Hooligan says, okay, sounds good. I'm ditching Bav and going to yours if you go live. You are a little rat, Hooligan. You know what? I should take away that blue thing. And also, I'm pretty sure you're in trouble with Sav. You're going to be getting a regular name in there. If it wasn't Hooligan. Maybe it wasn't Hooligan. I don't even know. Hooligan, you're cheeky. Alright, you little rat. Trix says, I'm hype, son. Let's go, Trix. Potato Lord says, what system are you going to be using when GTA 6 drops? I'm going to be playing it on the PlayStation. I am an Xbox main. So it's going to be a bit of a change up, but I am planning on playing it on the PlayStation. There are just more people over there that I want to play with on the PS5. We got some W's in the chat for Trix. Thank you, boys. W's. Buffalo says, plus being a Canadian is that Monday is Victoria Day, meaning I could just chill and wait for pre-orders. Victoria Day? What's that? I've never heard of that. Hooligan is always in trouble. He lives up to his name. Absolutely. I'm kidding. I'm more liked here anyways. Exactly, alright? I look after you. I provide you shelter, a safe environment. I feed you. That's crazy. YY says, turns up Tuesday, whiskey Wednesday, trash Thursday, effed up Friday, slizzard Saturday, slumped Sundays. He's got a name for everything. Not bad, not bad. I hope I'm one of them, says JJ. Of course, brother. Potato Lord says, I have to get a new PlayStation then. Are you gonna update? What platform do you have right now, Potato Lord? If you're just going from a regular PS5 to the PS5 Pro, I don't think it's kind of worth it. Maybe, you know, if you can get a good deal with like trade-ins, maybe that might be worth it. But the console is so expensive right now for no reason, it feels like. Bav, will you get the game on PC when it comes out? Absolutely, I will switch over to the PC when it does. It's just so much easier in terms of content creation to be on a PC. Let's go used effed up Friday. Getting pulled over was a joke, boys. I put another comment. Oh! No one's seen the comment. I did not even see it. That is hilarious. I don't know if you saw my comment, says JK. Let's go use effed up Friday. I did read that out, right? I'm the red-headed stepchild, says Hooligan. It'll be Migraine Monday after everything is said and done to what I messed up Mondays. 26 minutes, Rockstar. 26 minutes. Is anyone else going for longer? Let's get around. The light is actually killing me right now from there. Alright. TGG is still live. MCT is still live. Has everyone else backed out, though? Not bad. Everyone's backed out. It's just the two elites right now. TGG's got 13,000 people in there right now. The chat would be going insane. And MCT's not even at his chair right now. Where is he? Watch both trailers. Hopium is back now, says Morgan. That's what I said. Oh my god, TGG says trailer 3 is ready to go. He knows something 100%. Bullshit. Bullshit. Should I click on a TGG stream? Is that what? When did he say that, Tordo? I saw TGG get donated like $1,000 in the span of 10 minutes the other day, brother. That would feed me for a couple weeks right there. That's rent money right there. Imagine if I had that. Imagine, all right. Can you bless me? Can you suck it? You guys know that one. That fucking meme is so funny. Oh, that is insane. Yeah, just watching his chat go right now. It is actually going off. I'm gonna start getting depression if I sit in that chat for too long. Sav says, I'm guessing that if nothing drops at 11, they will call it. Yeah, I think at 11, I'm probably going to call it as well. 24 minutes away, and then... Oh, is there anything I can eat? I want to eat something warm, man. Actually, I should make myself a bacon egg. I know it's ridiculous to do that at 1 a.m., but I'm kind of like very, very hungry. Ghost says, how do we even know the Best Buy leaks are 100% legit? Because we have looked at them and verified their legitimacy. Previous content creators, TGG, had a look at it, and he has worked with the content creator, not the content creator, worked with the platform that had sent out that thing. So we were able to verify the email through all that sort of stuff. Trick says, $1,000 drop incoming. Well, if it's coming, all right, drop it this way, all right? TGG, I love you, brother. I love you. Share some love, please, all right? Buffalo says TGG doesn't exist, only Bogabab. No, I still love TGG, alright? I watched a lot of his stuff back in the day. It's still very cool to, be on the same roundtables as him and be in the same conversations with him. It's really a good, it's a fun time. It's a good time when I get to hang out. Sav says, if TGG knows anything, he isn't telling the rest of us. Exactly right. And we know that with the creator event that just happened as well. Everyone would be like trying to get it out of him, and he wouldn't say anything. He's like, I don't know what's happening. It was literally just the same stuff that he would put on Twitter. So he, that's good. That's what you want. Like if he's been told don't say anything, he doesn't say anything, and I think that's a really good show of character right there. Cooking stream for the next 20 minutes, says Morgan. If only I could take the camera out there. I think that'd be kind of funny. I don't understand why Trailer 3 would come out after pre-orders. It seems backwards. It does seem backwards. It does seem backwards. So, if we don't get anything tonight, I'm personally predicting the trailer drops on Monday with pre-orders. So, trailer finishes, pre-orders are open, bang, you're good to go. I don't see them dropping pre-orders tonight because, that campaign from Froggy, it begins on the 18th. So, that's when I think pre-orders will start. Bav is making us all breakfast, says Helen. That's hilarious. Tordo says, we got 6 hours. GTA 6 Countdown says there's still 6 hours till marketing shuts down in stocks. Brother, there's no way I am waiting 6 hours for that one. Not a chance. Blind Fury says bacon toasty. That could go pretty good right now. Tordo says TGG thinks pre-orders come on Monday and trailer 3 on Tuesday. That could, yeah, but I feel like what YOY was saying, that does feel backwards to drop the pre-orders and then the trailer. Yeah, you know what? It's actually kind of how they have been doing their GT Online updates. They drop the update and then drop a trailer. Imagine. JK Walker says that's insane. It's literally rent. I know, man. I know. Trick says TGG cool and all, but no. All right, he's not going anywhere. All right, boys, he's not going anywhere. Morgan says, I predicted trailer 3 would come with pre-orders weeks ago. I just didn't think we'd have to wait so long, says Morgan. I know. I feel like we have waited way too long. Chili says, breakfast bites with Bav. Imagine that. Just start up a cooking show. That'd be hilarious. YY says, I do think it's impossible that pre-orders and trailer both drop Tuesday, and the affiliate link may just be live a day early because retailers might load it up daily. No, I feel like for them to do it a day early, that would be really bad because you technically can't promote any sales if the sales aren't live, So, I don't get it. Tordo says, yeah, we get trailers on Tuesdays. Fury says, I could go for a greasy fry-up so bad, craving square sausage And tatey scones so bad. What are tatey scones? I don't think I've ever heard of them. Kingsy says, Bav, you have no idea how badly I need this stream right now. Cleaning out your apartment before moving out sucks. Well, I'm glad I can be the entertainment for a little bit here, Kingsy. We do have 20 more minutes until the next thing. Boys, are we getting hyped up? I think the numbers are starting to creep back up. I think we move the bar up a little bit. There we go, only a little bit. Stay strong, Pookie, says Morgan. Let's go, 20 minutes away. I'm about to grab breakfast at Hank's Waffles. Boys, we need to hit up Hank's Waffles. That's what we need to do. As soon as we get into GTA 6 Online, meet up at Hank's Waffles. Tatey is a potato. Okay. Yeah, it's so strange you guys have potato with that. Unless it's... No, actually, potatoes for breakfast isn't bad. Hash browns are good. Let's have a look at the stream real quick. Oh, very good, very good. EC, go get a big scran. Dude, what's a scran? Tortoise says, never heard of a tatey. No, I've definitely called potatoes taties as well. And plus, we got Potato Lord in here. Bav, come to America. We have biscuits and gravy. Dude, Sav was explaining biscuits and gravy to me because I said, what the fuck are biscuits and gravy? That sounds so weird. But he was explaining to me, apparently they're really good. So if I ever do, you know, get enough money to be able to go on a trip to America, I definitely have to. I'm going to go meet up with Sav. And he has offered to go and take me around to show me some places to eat at. Young God, welcome on in. Pre-order prices. Brother, I have no idea. But back to Potato Lord's point. That's what we should start up. Fund Bogenbav doing a quick America trip before GTA 6 comes out. I think it's impossible. My dog, she's having a snooze over there. 90% of the GTA lobby will be in the strip club, says Young God. Probably. They probably will for the first little bit. Sav says Scran is a UK breakfast. It does not sound very good. Biscuits and gravy are very good, but it's definitely a southern US thing. See, when I think of biscuits, I'm thinking, you know, borderline chocolate chip biscuits, right? Chocolate chip cookies. Cookies and biscuits, they're low-key the same thing, basically. But, yeah, when I think of that, biscuits and gravy, and then gravy, I'm not thinking of like that white sauce that you're seeing. I'm thinking of like a brown gravy, you know? Something that you would put on top of like a roast lamb or something like that. Roast vegetables. So when I think of biscuits and gravy, that sounds horrible. But the way Sav described it, it does sound like it could taste pretty good, to be honest. JK Walker says, I'll make you biscuits and gravy. I'm from Texas. Let's go, man. See, that's where I need to go when I go over to America, is Texas. I feel like they've got a lot of good food that I'd be interested in. You don't call potatoes taters? Taters, taties, you know, it's all the same thing, really. Like, I get it. Just in that context, when he first said it, I kind of had no idea what he meant. Boys, we've got 104 people in here. Boys, where are you guys coming from? All right, welcome back into the stream. It is good to have you in here. I think the hype level's going up a little bit more as well. Let's change the message, all right? Let's do that. Wait, is that how you spell biscuits? Is the I first or is the I second? I think that's it. Biscuits and gravy. Let's set it. Sav says, I want Bav to try a smoked brisket and ribs. I really want to do that. We had brisket the other day. It was slow cooked because I don't have a smoker and I'm not about to go and splash out on one. I want a smoker. That's what I want. I want a smoker and I want a pizza oven. So bad. They're the two top things I really want to get for cooking. I'm from Iowa. Yes, take him to Rudy's if he comes, says JK Walker. Sav, I can make everything you can get in Texas, brother. It's not as big. Dude, I'm going to Sav's house, alright? If we can eventually get me to America, I'm going to Sav's house, alright? When I'm having dinner there. And then Mr. Sav's probably going to have to kick me out at some point. It's like, alright, Bav, it's time to go back home now. Back to Australia. Get to the airport and leave my fucking house. It'll be so funny. Sav says, hell yeah, T-Bert, I can take you to a real gun range. Where's T-Bert's message? Baptized by gunpowder. Bav, if you come over to America, we're going to get you sending some lead down the range. See, that would be so much fun. I have shot guns before, but I think it'd be so much fun to shoot an automatic weapon. At a shooting range for legal reasons for the Australian government that may be watching this live stream. Jeff Town says, you need to try chicken fried steak and eggs. Steak and eggs is not bad, but chicken and steak together? Or are you talking about like chicken steaks? See, if I've got one type of meat, I don't like mixing different meats, you know. MCT says the Red Dead 2 pre-orders was 1 hour from now back in Torda. He's trying to get another hour out of me. Alright, if you guys want me to go for one more hour after this, you gotta make it worth my while, alright? You gotta get that hype meter up to the max, alright? I'm doing great, man, playing some GTA Online. Sav Bav will lose his mind when it comes to food and the views. I'm very excited for American food. I am very, very excited. Back in the day, when I used to have my job before I got sacked, they, me and Bogey Babe were talking about going on a holiday. She always wanted to go to Asian countries. Like Japan, she wanted to go to the Philippines. She wanted to go, you know, Asian countries. Me, I was like, can we go to America? Because I want to go to LA. I want to go to Florida, like Miami. I want to go to San Francisco. I want to go to Las Vegas. I want to go to New York. I've just listed GTA locations, and she's like, yeah, like, that's cool, but like, let's go to an Asian country. And I'm like, come on, man. Come on. So, we never ended up going anywhere. And now, fast forward some time, I decided to not get a job again, and we cannot afford the holiday right now. Potato Lord says Bav needs sleep for a later stream. No, I think I'm done for streams. That is technically the last stream. If I switch over to here, that is the last stream for the week. Friday, the Hopium stream at 8 AM. That is my last stream for the week. And the next one, you know, I got a couple days off, so I won't be completely dead. Max Sky, welcome on in. Always good to have you in here. How's the hype level? It's going up and down, alright? It's going up and down, you know. Maybe I'm being a bit cheeky with it. You know what? Let's drop it down now that you mentioned it. Unless it's Louisiana, says Potato Lord. Don't go to LA. No, I'm going to LA, alright? I'm going to LA. Unless it's Louisiana. No, I'm not going to Louisiana. I want to go to Los Angeles. Alright? I'm going there. For GTA 5 purposes. I need to be a tourist there. I need to check out my apartments that I own in LA. JDCF324 says, question in regard to the recent leak. Doesn't Rockstar respond to true leaks? Have they ever not? If the Best Buy leak was really real, wouldn't Rockstar have responded by now? There are some things that they don't need to give the airtime to be completely honest with you. It's just, you know, not worth it. People know pre-orders are coming eventually, and I don't think it's that big of a deal for them to have that information leaked. Of course, they don't want it leaked, but I don't think it's that big of a deal for them to care too much. Albion says, hey, I'm buying a PC next week. Can we play together in online? I don't play GTA Online on the PC, to be completely honest with you, brother. Sav says, the only reason I would go to LA is to hang out with Rob. Dude, I want to go there to... Well, if Rob's shout me dinner, absolutely, we can go see Rob. But I want to go there and be a legitimate tourist. I need to go see, you know, Tinsel Towers, Eclipse Towers as well, because I love the Eclipse Towers. I just want to go to, like, all the locations that you see in the game and just be an absolute tourist. Literally, I'll sit there with my phone every single second of, like, me walking around there. I'm taking a photo of it. We don't want to lose you if you go to LA. Alright. I've obviously got to go there with a tour guide because you guys are making it sound very unsafe, okay? Surely the touristy spots is safe enough, right? That's a crazy word, young god. Pensacola is such a crazy word, and I love it every time I hear it. Pensacola. Oh, Albion was talking to someone else. He wasn't even talking to me. That is hilarious. He don't even want to play with me. I've been to Australia before you were born. I was there before you guys. 75th Naval Anniversary, says Jeff. There you go. Boonified says, YouTubers that stream thinking we need to see the reaction to a trailer are delusional and need a hiding. Boon, you need to shut your fucking mouth, you stupid cunt. Get the fuck out of here. Bye-bye. Ali says, what platform do you think, what platform do you play GTA 5 on? I used to play it on the Xbox. That is where all of my, like, time and effort has been put into is on that account. But when GTA 6 comes out, I am moving across over to the PlayStation. Bro is a Mirror Park resident. I love Mirror Park. Got to be checking that out. Rockstar needs a VPN or some kind of security. Most leaked company around. Exactly. Los Angeles is a place that's just a hop, skip, and a jump away from Las Vegas. Pizza says the trailer got leaked. Ooh, crazy. Safe is assuming that the local government thinks rationally out there. I assure you, they do not. Dude, that's literally like a lot of Australian states, man, and cities. Very backwards. Yeah, you tell him, Bav, says Potato Lord. Dude, he wanted to come in and have a little sook, so he can get out of here, alright? He is an absolute sook. But what have we got? We got less than 10 minutes until we possibly get something, so we could kind of pull up Rockstar's thing. Again, I don't think anything's happening today, alright? I don't think anything's happening today. I love to get them at barbecue places in NC. What's NC? It's like a chicken fried steak. 10 minutes. Places, everyone, says Morgan. Alright, boys, alright. Is the hype gonna go up? Baboon Sook, says Blind Fury. That is a good one. Get him out of here. 10 minutes till nothing. We know the drill, says Tordai. I know, nothing ever happens. Must be an NC thing. What is NC? See, I'm trying to work that out in my head right now. Some of them I can work out. I've never heard that in the 30 years in SC, Sacramento. Fuck, I don't know, boys. I don't know. LA is fine until you're sitting in traffic for ages, and the homeless are crazy. New York's fun, but way too busy. See, years ago, before COVID, I got an email from Rockstar, and they said, if you're ever heading to New York, let me know, because they would have let me in. Oh, that's hilarious, Seb. I've just seen your other message as well from like 50 minutes ago. That is hilarious. That is hilarious. In my opinion, changed to... Oh my goodness. Alright. TGG has changed his thing over on Twitter, boys. From today is the day, in my opinion, to today is the day... Oh, sorry. Autocorrect. I meant to say Monday. Pizza, brother, you're not actually fooling anyone with that. I do appreciate you, man. I do appreciate you. But have a cold shower for that one, Pizza. I'm sorry. Alright, let's go ahead and we will pull up the chat right here. Let's get rid of that box. Alright, TGG's thing right now is kind of funny. He says, today's the day, in my opinion. And now he said, my bad, autocorrect, meant to say Monday. That is... He knows something. He knows something. Can't say he doesn't. It's San Francisco. Really? I thought that would just be SF. We need Mr. Sav to ban him, says Potato Lord. Alright, Rockstar. Get ready to be disappointed, boys. NC is North Carolina. That makes sense, actually. SC is South. Sorry, we forget other countries don't know that. Look, you guys have a lot of states, okay? Australia have like... I don't even know how many. Like 5 or something. What do we got? We got WA... Northern Territory, which I'm counting that as a state, I don't even care. South Australia, Queensland, New South Wales, Australian Capital Territory, Victoria, and Tasmania. We can count them on 2 hands. You boys, there are too many. There are too many states over there. SS Gamer, welcome on in. All aboard the hype train, says Potato Lord. There we go. Morgan says, how did you and Mrs. Bab meet? That is a really, really good story, Morgan. But it is a very long story as well. It is a very long story. But it is a good one. It's kind of funny. How much time we got for it? 6 minutes? I reckon I could probably fit it in 6 minutes. Hey, Bav, go to Ohio, says Albion. What's in Ohio? I don't think I've ever seen Ohio written in a positive way. GA is Georgia. See, I don't even know. Do not go to Ohio. You guys just have too many states, alright? Too many. Wrap it up. Merge them together. Tell the damn story, Bav, says Morgan. No, do not go to Ohio. SS Gamer says, are you on Discord? Yes, if you want to join the Discord server, feel free to do so. It is pinned right now. You are welcome to get on in there. Am I telling a story? Should I? Okay, we'll wrap it up a little bit differently. But my wife is from there, says Sav. 5 more minutes, 5.5. VA's Virginia. Look at you guys just educating me right now. Hey brother, is GTA 6 trailer after 5 minutes? No. It is whenever Rockstar meant to post their next post of the day on Twitter. They've already posted it out today. I don't think anything is coming in terms of GTA 6 news, but the people in the chat, they have held me here against my will, and I'm not allowed to end the stream, so that's why we're here, okay? So don't hate me. Hate everyone in the chat for pushing me. Depth Gamer says we're going to get trailer 3 today because my first exam ends today. Hopefully you done well in your exams, man. Saw you guys were hit by what we call hurricanes. Were you near it? Me? Not that I know of. There was a hurricane a little while ago. Trailer 3 is Friends, which we made alongside, says Animus. Animus, welcome back, man. Ohio State fans are in Ohio. Worse than Romania. Neither of those locations I've ever been to. Blind Fury says, chat, I think we can go another hour. Fury, I'll be straight up. You guys got to pay me to go another hour because I am dying over here, alright? I think that is the only thing that would convince me. What a sellout, I know. What a sellout, but I feel like my eyes are about to fall out of my head. Nothing's happening today. I can keep going, but I'm going to need coffee. That's what I'm going to need. We're going to be live if trailer 3 drops, says Tordai. Do another hour. No, Tordai, it's not happening. It's not happening. As he says, the fucking title. Azzy, welcome on in, mate. Welcome into the stream. Nothing ever happens in here, alright, Azzy? Don't get your hopes up. Oh, Robin, that's a really big word. The Alapacha? Did I get that right? Alapacha Mountains are really beautiful at night, worth a visit. I don't think it's worth going to mountains at night or wilderness at night anywhere. Have you guys never heard of Ivan Milat? Australian that would pick up... Oh, no. No tricks. No tricks. No, he's done it. No, he has. Fuck. Can someone counter that right now so that I don't have to stay up? Oh, my goodness. Tricks has just dropped another one. Let's... Fuck. I'm going to put Trix's name on this. Let's do that real quick. Let's just put in that right there. There you go. It will drop today, says Morgan. Boys, I don't think it is happening. Appalachia, says Sav. There you go. I was close. Animus says, last try. If you ever go to Florida, Miami is overrated unless you're looking to party. Dude. Can't I be a tourist? Alright, GTA 6 is set there. I want to see the locations, man. It's just traffic. Brother, I'm not driving a car. I'm walking. Alright? I got 2 legs and a heartbeat. I'll be walking around. Potato Lord says, you need sleep, mate, Bav. To rest. Thank you, Bav. It's like Pepper Potts saying it to Tony Stark. You can rest now. And I'm just sitting there dead in the Iron Man suit. Marcos is from Brazil. Welcome on in, man. I feel like I have to push it. I can't just take his money and not push it, right? Trailer 3 doesn't drop. At least we get some more Bavlor, says Morgan. That is true. That is true. No, just joking. Don't want to be there at night. No, I wouldn't even go outside at night time, to be completely honest. Potato Lord says, I love Tampa. Dude, I love the Tampa in GTA. That car is sick. I know it's a place, though, but still, I do like that car. Jeff Town says, I used to be a chef at the casino. Can somebody beg me to make them... All right, Jeff. Please join the Discord server. If you're a chef, I asked this question in my Discord server. If someone could make me a carbonara recipe, you know, pasta. It's a pasta. Someone didn't know what that was the other day when I said carbonara. Carbonara is a pasta. Surely you know that, being a chef. But if you can make me one... Please let me know the recipe if you can. All right, that'd be really good of you to share a recipe with me. But me and Bogan Babe, we have stumbled upon this takeout joint that makes really, really good carbonara, and it just tastes insane, but it's too expensive. But if we could, I would eat that every single day. Now let's refresh Rockstar's thing. We got like 30 seconds left. Potato Lord saying, no, sleep. Fatal saying, tell the story, Bav. Come on, you mean the hidden camera TV show like the one you're on right now? I worked at Olive Garden as a chef, says JK. Well, we got a few chefs in here. We don't have public transportation. YY says, Lamau Bav, your world view on America might be a bit off. I think if you think you're going to walk Miami, I'll be honest, man, New York City is the only walkable city in all of America. Boys, I think you're underestimating me with a few drinks in me, alright? Nothing is too far away. Alright? Nothing is too far away. You were not close, like not even remotely, but we love you anyway, says Sav. Bav, if you're staying on, need moral support, I'm around. We want the Bav love story, says Morgan. You guys are really keen to get the Lord dump. I could do that. We got 164 people in here. Fury's leaving me as well? Fury's gonna leave? Oh man, I can't do it without Fury in here. And also, Fury, what is this? You've been going to bed lately? You've been sleeping? You don't normally do that. I don't think I like this change. The old Fury, he wouldn't sleep, ever. So I'm not sure I like this. Who's gotten into your head, alright? Has someone been telling you to look after yourself and actually go to sleep? Because if so, they're wrong. Display says, I guess Monday it is then. I really do think it's Monday. I don't think we're going to get anything in another hour. I think it's pointless waiting because we're not going to get GTA 6 news. But now I'm conflicted as well because we have we have the dono from Trix. What have I done? Maybe we'll go for a little bit longer, alright? I could drop the story. That's what I could do. I could do the lore dump with the story. Let's get rid of that one. And I think we can get rid of the Hopium thing, right? Let's go back to the main screen. We'll go on to this one. And we'll run that. How's that, lads? How's that? How Australians speak American. Fury don't fall asleep. He charges his battery. He charges his battery. Nothing today, 100% Monday, says Todd. I agree. I'm agreeing. My Android circuits need updating. Why did they only give us a second trailer when I went onto the post of Rockstar? Brandon, I'm not too sure. They only gave us a trailer too. We got that ages ago, man. Alright. What did Morgan say? 3 posts last Friday and only 1 today. BS. Who knows? They're probably going to drop them at strange times. Take the prawns and put them on the barbie. Brother, we don't even call them prawns over here. Sweet glaze them with sweet chili sauce and sriracha. They are fire. Albion says, bye, Bav. Take care, Albion. I had to get out of my truck. What happened? Bav staying? I don't think we're going to push it for another hour. Sav says, Bav doesn't eat seafood. I don't. I really don't. Torda says, thanks for the stream. It's late for Bav. He's sleepy. I'll go for a little bit longer. We're not doing an hour, though. But do I do the lore dump of how I met Bogan Babe? Because I could do that. Going back years and years and years ago, I was playing GTA Online with this guy. And, you know, I had not played online games before. This was like really new, playing online games. It's crazy. And me and this dude, we'd literally play GTA all day and all night. It was great. And, you know, that was our crew. It was a crew of 2 people. And then eventually, he pulled up one day on a motorbike and he had a girl in the back. I'm like, who the fuck is this? All right, why are you bringing a girl into our boys group, right? That was back in 2013, all right? Don't call me sexist. But why have we got a girl gamer in there, you know? I was like, this is not right. This is not right. I definitely bullied this chick. For context, this was not Bogan Babe. But he brought this random girl into the group, and I was like, I'm not happy with this. It's not good. And then eventually kind of came around it. She wasn't going anywhere, unfortunately. So she became a part of our crew, and then we had this other guy in the crew as well. So we ended up getting a crew of 4. And that was good. But the chick that was in the group, she had a sister that was my age. And she's like, hey, I got a sister that's your age. I'm like, let me know. So, being the irresponsible sister that she is, she gave me her full name and all the details I ever needed to know about her sister. Like, she's selling her sister. And I'm like, brother, that's crazy. It's like that Walter White meme where he just says his entire address and name and all that stuff. That's funny. But, yeah, I messaged her sister, and, her sister had a boyfriend at the time. So, nothing came of it. Fast forward, a couple years later, I had a girlfriend. She was single. I'm like, okay, nothing's going to happen. Fast forward some more time, and then we're both taken. And then fast forward some more time. We're both free. This is 10 years later, basically. Plus, for context, we lived 22 to 24 hours away from each other by car. So, obviously, nothing was ever going to happen from a gaming relationship. So, we didn't pursue it because it's pointless. But, then, as we got older, we were still friends on, like, everything for the longest time. And, she had put up a story. I responded to her. I'm like, you're looking good. You're looking good. I think I just dropped flame emojis, to be honest. I was in a fuckboy era. I was like, you know what? I don't even care what happens. Fire, fire, fire. She looks good. Send it to her. Then she responded. I'm like, okay. She was happy with that. And then she's like, I'm going to this festival coming up. You want to come? And I'm like, yeah, all right. I'll come to it. And I also have my friend's 21st birthday coming up in the same area. So I'm like, sweet. I can do two birds, one stone. I'll go up there for my friends. That way I'm not going alone. And then I can also go to this festival. We get closer to that date. The festival comes around, but they cancelled it or postponed it. I can't remember. So I was still going there for my friends and all that stuff for their birthday. And then I met up with her, and it was good. We got to know each other, got to hang out, and went out. We ended up going to get dinner as well, went out for some drinks. That was good. And then she's like, hey, my birthday's in 2 weeks. You should come back. So I did come back in 2 weeks for her birthday. And then, a couple more weeks later, she came down to me and visited me. And then, it was like every few weeks it would go by. It was plane ticket here, plane ticket back, plane ticket here. We spent so much money. And at the time, she was in uni, studying. And she's like, honestly, I should just drop out and quit my job and move down to you. And I'm like, do it. So she did it. She quit her job. She dropped out of uni. And then, packed up her life and decided to move 20-something hours away. We ended up making it official as well, actually. That's a key bit of information. She didn't just move and we weren't together. I forgot to add that in. With the back and forth trips, eventually I was like, you know what? I'm just going to ask her. So we asked her, and because she was like pretty good with doing long distance, I'm like, we can make it work. And we did make it work. Because then she's like, I'm just going to move down. So she moved down, and yeah, rest is history, man. Rest is history. Jay Walker's dropped the Walter White quote. That is so funny. But there you go. There is the lore dump for you guys. Hopefully there's tricks. But I've got game. I do have game, alright? And I even managed to convince her whole family to move down. Alright? Because they were all up there, and now they're all down here. So, big wins. They traded the sunny state of Queensland over Victoria, which has horrible weather. Morgan says, Al storytelling, W law. Brother, yeah, my storytelling's not that good. But there you go. You guys got an extra little bit out of me for the stream. Thank you guys for hanging out. I think we are going to wrap it up here. I do appreciate everyone for hanging out, and thank you for all the donations. Don as well, I don't know if you're still here, man. Thank you very much for dropping as much as you did. It was insane. And everyone else that dropped some donos, thank you very much. Trix, welcome to the Boganeers, and thanks for getting me to chat for a little bit longer. So, until next time, boys, I will see you in the next stream. Take care.